guitars in his parade, and I would write you letters, then I would seal them with a kiss. Hold on, don't you cry, maybe I'll be home tonight. I If I saw you here tonight in half-lit melancholy light.
When you were a young girl, did you have a bright thought? The only thought that you ever owned. I'm gonna love you just the way that you love that right dog. But only now, babe, my love has grown. And it gets stronger, I bet every day. And it gets
every little thing.
I'm ready.
It's every little thing.
What's that you say, girl? You did it all for me, but you didn't want to lose your ability. Come on, it sounds so wrong when you say it. It sounds so wrong when you say I'm not playing your fool. But that's the story of love.
It's every little thing.
Say, girl, you did it all for me, but you didn't want to lose your own ability. Come on, it sounds so wrong when you say it. It sounds so wrong when you say I'm not playing your fool. But that's the story of love. Come on. What's that you say, girl? You did it all for me, but you didn't want to lose your own ability. Come on, it sounds so wrong when you say it. It sounds so wrong when you say I'm not playing your fool. But that's the story of love. Yeah, that's the glory of love.
I used to be so down. I thought I had been changed. So when I found you were running around, I too tried to play that game. I know the way now this time it won't take long. I know the way now this time it won't take long.
He's still on about the
Just wait, it takes a second over there.
coming in.
It's making the bend.
Did it?
The bend. It's made the bend before.
Okay, cool. Yo, how are they?
Yeah. But
Oh,
we
it's
did it.
frozen.
Whoa. That was so scary. I was like, I'm invisible. I'm so Just what I thought.
Frozen. I look fucking nuts.
Dude, that audio.
Alright, let me fucking.
Oh no, yeah, I gotta turn that off.
Yeah, let me fix my stupid hair. Okay.
Oh god, look at that, dude.
What? Whoa.
No, it's doing that bullshit again.
What bullshit?
This bullshit. We gotta
Oh, yeah.
crank this up like a whole bunch.
Bullshit.
There you go.
Got the classic bullshit.
Oops. There we go.
I still don't-
Is there still more pasta left at home, or did you eat it all? Oh,
Are you okay
sick.
with that camera angle, boys? Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Can I even see us? Oh, yeah.
I'm fine. I can't even.
there
Talk close into your
Oh,
mic there,
yeah.
Em.
Hello? Fart.
Hello, hey everybody. I think we're live right now. So really quick, couple things. First of all, sorry for being late. I just didn't want to jump right into it. I thought you get here, we'll loosen up, have some beers, all that kind of stuff. Because they've been watching us smoke for the last.
I was also driving in a blizzard, so I'm sorry for the tardiness, but that's the reason why. So usually I'm 20 minutes early for every single event because of crippling anxiety.
Yeah, no, dude, that wasn't it. Because Maddie was just like, I hadn't heard from you, and like blah blah blah. I was
Yeah,
like,
it was a
dude,
little
just tell her to fucking
It was
chill.
like a barrage of calls. It was Madeline, and then Chandler, and then Madeline again, and then Chandler called me and hung up on me by accident and called me again. And I was like, I'm in the midst of the fight of my life.
about calling you.
Don't, because I was like, I had my phone connected to, like, my phone goes through StreamBot Mini, which is like a little Bluetooth speaker aux system, and so I have to switch it over so people aren't listening to what I'm listening to on the radio, because that's what happens if I pick up my phone. So it was just a mess. I have to switch it over, and I have to look away from the road, and I don't want to do that. So
Oh shit.
Right, here we go.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, sorry. Thank you, bearing with us and all that, and all that kind of shit. Yeah, and detoxing, I guess. Whatever. All right, let's fucking do this, boys.
all right.
November 11th, Remembrance Day.
Oof.
Brah. Da 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 da. I don't know. I've been doing that the last couple times, so I'm like, it is me, Christian, and I am back.
Nice.
I got it that time.
Nailed it
I
there.
missed it. I don't know how many fucking times, but I got it. And tonight, in Stew, I am here with you, the people on Twitch, the people in studio. I am here. I'm Christian Twig. Another episode. What is this? 14?
I don't know.
Okay, something. It might be 13 or 14.
can't remember.
Probably 14. I'm here with Emily Harry.
I don't know where the camera is. Over there.
Yeah, that's your camera.
What's
little,
up?
The little sphere.
Emily Harry. Madeline.
Wow.
Holy shit. Me and my evil
Feel
twin.
free to dab on them.
I need to leave.
I need an adult.
I have to go home to piss.
Oh my god. Okay, well, that's a long way just to piss. And behind the camera we have Chandler Betteridge, who I'm sure by the time that this comes out on audio, you will all know very well after that episode airs.
He's my big daddy.
Her big daddy, and
Medium-sized
he's got a story to tell you about being 25 and viewing some 55-year-old asshole. Not good asshole, by the way. So I hear, or so the story is told.
Wow.
And as always, as you guys know, my Andy Richter, Horabora, Cosmodorus. This is what we. This is. I want the little button so we can do like the
Andy Richter.
No. The just applause. I just need applause. Yeah, some shit like that.
Okay.
Fucking A.
Hell yeah, Andy Richter.
Did you pick Cosmodorus because Cosmo Kramer?
Partly.
Yeah, I figured as much.
I was really young when I picked that name.
Because you are a Kramer.
Yeah. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a mentor that thought I was like very similar to Kramer.
Ah.
Cosmo.
I just like the name Cosmo, but I also like that
That's funny,
Kramer
but I
was
say that I
his
used
name
to
was
use
Cosmo.
it.
It's all
I know,
lining
right?
up.
Yeah. And Doris. Is,
You
know what Doris came from? Because I met him and his name was Audrey Meadows.
Audrey Meadows.
And I like that he had this like older
first
lady's
names.
name. No, just the older lady name is Audrey.
Oh, yeah,
So I was
yeah.
like, oh, and I like the master quite a bit. And the woman's name, the girl's
Is
name
Audrey.
is Doris.
Oh,
No,
it's Doris, right?
Yeah, his like
Yeah.
his underage lover there. But yeah, so I like chose Cosmo Doris. It's funny.
Oh yeah, that's the one that he went back
Where
and
she's, like,
saw
singing to him?
when he went to the war and they were gonna get married and he
Yeah.
came back and she's already married and
Yeah.
he, like that's when Joaquin Phoenix.
So
lost
why
his shit.
Horror Bora?
Spoilers alert.
Why Horror Bora?
Yeah.
I don't want to say where that name came from.
Okay, we'll get on that later. Real quick,
That's really
do you want to
boring.
take? My sister's been asking, like, out the ying. I just want to say, John said in the chat, Dylan is not Kramer. We are all George. Accept it.
Okay, we're all George.
And Sean says, Genevieve H. Bora. So.
Wow. Okay.
Hey. There
What?
you go. It's like Cosmo Doris. Audrey met as an old woman, Genevieve.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay. Thanks, Sean. Fuck.
What?
Great contribution.
George. We all are a little bit George.
Do you want to
We're all
explain
neurotic.
the every little thing?
No one knows what that is. I can play it right now.
Oh, okay, yeah, do that. But Taylor, Taylor just wants to know, like,
Right.
what was the every little thing?
All right, here it is, Taylor.
Okay.
Whoops, wait. Oh shit. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Thing.
Wait, here it is. Here we go.
Every little thing.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's what it is there.
I
I don't even know how to explain that, dude.
we were just like listening to music while we were trying to do a podcast.
Oh, there was Bob Marley playing in the background.
yeah, and it was like
every
you and I
little
were
thing.
we were rode off.
This was the end of a podcast.
It's like 3 in the
Everyone's
morning
left.
after everyone leaves, and it's
And it's
just
just
like,
Christian and
let's
I.
shoot another one, man. Let's just do it, just you and I, like blah blah blah, which is fine.
God.
Yeah, and then it was quiet, and you were just muttering like drinking vodka,
Tequila.
and then I just screamed that. I don't remember why.
You scared the shit out of me. That was the big part of it.
Yeah.
I'm
And that's
so
what it
sorry. I
was.
just forgot
That's what it
to.
became.
I
What?
just keep forgetting to.
Why are they black?
Why are your feet black?
Bad circulation. Fuck
No,
off.
that's dust.
That's dust.
That's
it's
ash.
not dust, friend. Some of it's ash.
Oh, that's squirt.
Ow, that ain't pee.
Oh
My squirt.
ew. Squirting is
Okay.
so gross.
No,
I
let's not even.
Do
go
you guys want
there.
to start right off with squirting?
I
Yeah, go
wish
ahead.
there was a filter on porn
put some
sites where
music
you
on.
could not see squirting videos
Usually
at
it's in the
all.
title.
Well, I know, but I mean filtered out so I don't even see the preview. Because you know when you're on a porn site and you see the preview of the porn?
Oh wait, Taylor wants it again.
I don't want squirt.
I just really want to say really quickly, I am
Here comes
indifferent
Diddy.
when it comes to squirt.
It's piss.
With
It's every little thing.
Sorry,
That's
Taylor
okay.
wanted it.
man, give the people what they want.
Science says squirt is piss. It's 60%.
Anytime I
piss.
encounter it in pornography or anytime I encounter it in real life, I'm like, oh, whatever.
It's always 4K in porn, and I guess life is 4K, so not much of a difference there.
That's what it is.
I don't even think life is 4K.
It's a
I think
personal
4K is
experience.
better than what we can see.
You know what? Now I know why you're saying this because I put someone's glasses on the other day and I was like playing a video game and I was just like, Jesus, like
Right?
this looks amazing.
I know.
I'm like, I'm missing out on so much in life because I can't
That
see.
could just
fuck.
be our eyes.
Yeah.
I guess, but I've always thought I've had like pretty good eyes.
No,
But again, I guess like, as I get older, things are getting blurry.
You need glasses, man.
Do I?
Yeah, for
Probably.
sure. There was like a guy I knew who invested $2,000 in a virtual reality porn headset. And he had a hot girlfriend. So I'm like, this is just you
Wait,
being.
you can buy
That's hella whack.
headsets specifically for porn.
A VR set
He just got
headset.
a VR set and he did.
Well,
Porn
you've
shit
seen-
With it.
It was like
no, but I
porn.
thought it was just like.
It was porn specific. It was like the title of it was like sex, like I don't know, like sex IRL or something
Yeah.
crazy like that. He was a gross guy. He is the most disgusting person I've ever met. So
You met him?
I knew him. Yeah,
Oh,
I
sorry,
knew
I
this
zoned out for a
person.
Met the most
I
disgusting person.
I knew this person, and he had a hot girlfriend. So that was what
Wow.
I didn't understand. I'm like, are you not satisfied? I don't get it.
Love is a weird
Anyways, well,
I don't. Like, when okay, so yes, I've seen porn in VR. VR in general is very like. The first time I saw it, I was just kind of like. The first time I saw porn in VR, I was like, this is like the reason that like there's gonna be no marriage. This is the reason there's gonna be like just even relationships are gonna be like a thing of the past because it was like. I was watching like a 480p like Samsung a headset with the cell phone in it porn thing, and I was like, and it was like a guy, and it was like, you know, like I'm the guy, like looking like down, but you like look all around, like that's the scary thing is like you look all around, and no matter what, it's like 1-to-1. Like you look in the room, and like it's a 360 camera, so it's like this girl's like, you know, sucking on you and like fucking on you and everything, and it's like if you don't move your arms, you would think like even in this quality, you're just like, that is right in front of me happening right now.
But you're still jacking off. It's not like it's
I
like simulated.
I wasn't at the time. I was in a room full of people.
Well, maybe you're still jacking off. We don't know. But if you're
You know
watching
me.
VR porn, it's still your own hand. So I'm like, are we really gonna go this far?
So this is what that's what I mean. Like 20 years in the future, that mixed with this, like with the sex dolls.
Oh yeah.
And just that whole thing, it's like this is gonna be sensors in the sex dolls, so the VR headset, like that's what I'm saying, dude. It's just like if you want a sexual experience, you throw on your like little glasses and your little sex doll, and
Get
you
with
know,
a real person.
God,
roll
just-
under the front porch
Just
and
fuck someone. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Just fuck someone with the lights off, like, and just imagine it.
the
or something.
pathetic thing. And I
just
know that
don't
there's
know.
people out there who are like this, and I mean, do your thing.
Incel.
Some people are so fucking done with just like being around other people. Like people are so fucking done with
Yeah,
just
totally.
like the whole like not answering the door when, like, even if it's a delivery guy, it's like she's like, shut the fuck up. Just like, okay, yeah, I mean, I may be being a little bit insensitive, but there's like people that leave the
What?
note on the door where it's just like, hey, like leave the food here on the front
I'm about
doorstep and
that.
ring the
I'm so
bell.
about that.
Like what the fuck? Just take it from the guy.
No,
Just
dude.
take it from the guy, you weirdo.
But he knows what I ordered. He
Who
knows.
cares?
He knows what
Yeah.
I like
It's his
picked out at
job.
the grocery store, and like he doesn't need to know how much mayonnaise I bought. Know what I'm
He's
saying?
gonna know your name. Your name's on the delivery
That's
slip.
fine, but I don't want to put the face to the name.
No, but you know what? Later he's gonna be like, "Who's that douchebag who made me leave the food in the porch?" And he's gonna go on Facebook and he's gonna see you and go, "Oh, it's this guy.
It's true. I got that. I mean, it's
No, they'll
that's
never
Gus-
fucking see him because he's inside fucking with his.
He's waiting." Yeah,
what am-
with the
He's
He's
VR,
inside with his sex doll and VR
jacking
headset.
on.
No way,
Yeah.
dude.
No way. Oh, we don't know.
No, I maybe I'm not that far actually. To be honest, it's fine. I get pizza when we order pizza. I'll get the pizza. Sure,
Okay, yeah.
I'll get the pizza.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing at all. I just like,
So then why are you so
I think
about
I
this?
think a couple of years ago I would have been like, where I put a note on the door
And that's
be
why
like,
I'm
just
trying to
leave
be.
it down.
I'm trying to be sympathetic.
But I was not doing good.
Right.
So like, but
right.
now it's like, so I don't fucking
But I
care.
see perfectly, like, I mean, everyone's got their own struggles, but you see perfectly, like, capable people that, like, you go to work all day and, like, you, like, it's like, oh, maybe they don't want to deal with people. But it's like, okay, I'm sorry. But if you, like, have a stick up your ass about fucking having a 4-second interaction or, like, you know, 20-second interaction, just, like, like signing a receipt or, like, paying for a pizza
Talking
or
about
something,
Gus.
it's
You're
like,
talking about Gus Aroa.
how the fuck did you know?
Because I watched the same shit you watched.
Okay, yeah, yes, but then that became very apparent once I saw it starting to happen in real life.
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
That's your fucking shit.
We got a
dude.
donation.
No, someone's following.
No.
Oh, someone's following us.
Tori Poole is now following me.
Hello,
I love you, babe.
Tori.
Yo, this is so embarrassing, but I have to pee
That's
so
fine.
early.
Fuck it, do your thing.
Shout out to Tori
Disgusting.
Poole's nails because they are iconic and scary all at once. But I'm into it.
Tori
That's
Poole's
good.
everything generally.
Well, yeah, she's iconic.
But the nails, as soon as you walk in the room, she's got a Jocelyn Crothers Dyke watch.
She could cut your face off with those nails. She could serrate something. She
Oh,
could
yeah.
cut a steak. We don't know.
I'm fully confident that she could cut a steak.
If I put a rare steak, rare, not medium well, rare, she could do it.
She could do it.
Just put your hand like this.
I really... oh my god.
The people
I don't know if you can even see. I hope people can't see what
Just-
you just did.
like this. Let's really get into it.
The thing is, now I'm just like picturing Emily just like slowly rubbing her nails on like a raw steak.
That's not me.
I
It's
hate
Tori.
it.
I'm
I
not
hate it
rubbing my
too.
nails on a raw steak.
But you're
What
giving the
if it falls
demonstration,
off?
so I don't fucking know.
Well, oh god.
I really quick. Well, they'll probably. Well, I shouldn't say that. Does anybody have anything particular that or a quick blurb or anything they want to say, like Remembrance Day wise? I thought, it is Remembrance Day. I will mention it because
Where the poppy?
wear the poppy, man, all that kind of shit. For instance, today, when I was walking over here, actually, I found a poppy on the ground. And I was like ahead of it enough that I was just like, oh shit, that sucks or whatever. But then just like split second was just like, no, I'll pick it up. I will pick it up. I'll pick it up. Just like that, like a little thing like that. Because growing up, I always thought I was very kind of I guess I was indifferent to like military service and all that kind of stuff. I guess the importance of the kind of thing. And it was one of my best friends, Brad Bourgeois, that said to me like, you know, if people didn't do that, then you would have to. And I'm like that. I was like, yeah, basically. Do you guys have any like kind of thing other than?
Well, obviously we've all taken whatever moment you want to take to remember the troops today, but I support people who wear the poppy, but I know a lot of people who don't, and it's not indifference. You know what? Remember in the way you want to. People are all going off about. There's obviously a certain individual who got in trouble for his comments about the poppies and freedom of speech, whatever. Freedom of speech. They fought for freedom of speech and expression. So let's just say that they fought for that right. So they fought for your right to also not wear the poppy if you want to remember in a different way. We're not gonna. Yeah. Culture wars force everyone to wear this poppy because you have to visually have this little felt poppy on you.
Totally agree. It's
to
like
be present and remember.
A lot of the people I know, the older folks that I know that are even religious, like they don't attend church. They don't whatever. They just do their own like little thing.
Yeah, you have your right to remember in the way you want today. If you want to go and watch Passchendaele or Saving Private Ryan, feel emotional about that. You want to
hell yeah,
do whatever you want to remember today. It's up to you. They fought for your right to have that freedom to do that. Yeah. We're not under Nazi regime where we're forced to do certain things in a ritualistic way. You have the right to your own expression of it. So
also, I agree.
I don't know what fucking world you're living in.
I wasn't being serious when I said wear the poppy.
No, I know you weren't.
I want to clarify.
I got poppies over there actually.
Can you
grab them?
That was the one that I actually.
They
found
fall off, and it's not like.
I don't think it's
indifference. It happens.
Yeah,
they're
it happens.
flimsy
Also,
little pins.
Can you turn Maddie's mic up,
Yeah, I can.
please? Do you mind?
You're very low.
Yeah.
I was gonna say also people making comments about people not wearing the poppies. It's pretty common for after the ceremony.
Okay, so let's open up a little bit here because I actually don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. Who made comments that you can't wear you shouldn't wear the poppy?
Oh, no one said you shouldn't wear the poppy.
I thought you said that there was a specific individual or something.
Well, Don Cherry made comments about people who don't wear poppies, is what I was referring to.
Is that what's going? Is that the John Cherry thing?
He said
that.
No,
but is that the reason he's like? Okay,
yeah,
so I'm gonna go jump right to that right now because I have that written down here.
But it wasn't just people. It wasn't a broad statement of people wearing or not wearing the poppies. It was immigrant specific, which is where he got into the murky water. So that.
Okay, so let me open this up. This is a question from my sister Taylor off Instagram. Why does anyone give a fuck about what Don Cherry thinks?
Because he has...
That's a great question.
He has a national platform.
Yeah, he has a huge platform. He speaks to millions of people who watch Hockey Night in Canada every Saturday night, and he chose that night to make these comments. So that's why people give a fuck, because now there's people on social media saying who obviously respect Don Cherry because they're pissed off that he was fired. So I'm like, if he's saying problematic things, that means these people are actually putting value and stake in that. We may not. Nobody here gives a fuck what Don Cherry says. Right. Older people really do. So that's really where it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
And
Does
older
Chandler care?
No, nobody gives it. Do you give a shit?
Can I ask really quick? What were the comments in question?
So he said that immigrants come to Canada and enjoy the milk and honey that we provide.
People.
That
he didn't say
he said you people come to Canada and enjoy the milk and honey that we provide you, but you don't take the time to put the poppy on and respect what the troops have made possible for you. It wasn't in general about people not wearing the poppy, which I would understand. If he took issue with that, I truly... If you don't wear the poppy,
even still, so I get what he's going for. It's one of those things where it's like, this is really gonna be fucked up, and maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's live, and I'm gonna say this anyway. It's like I get like you have like because I was watching several documentaries and things of that nature, a couple articles of like white supremacists in the southern states, and I was like, I don't respect that at all. I don't respect you. I don't like have any respect for what you're doing because I think you're just like fucking stupid. But I get what the thing is. Like their whole thing is like the core of what it was basically like if like we are these like, you know, be it white trash, redneck people of whatever, or just, you know, the regular everyday businessman still being like some white supremacist and shit. They were generally just like, well, if we start interchanging with like different races and everything, then where's the like good old red-blooded white American bloodline gonna go? And like, because they've done so many projections for so long of like what the average teenage child is going to look like in America come like 2050. It's just in a word beautiful. It's like tan, like
They're biracial angels.
like bright green eyes, like tan,
ultimate
like
mutt.
Arabic, like whatever Muslim skin, Indian. Like what? It's just so it's really really cool, this rendering, and so I was like, I get that, you know, like I totally like understand like your drive, your fuel for that, probably, you know, because that's a major fucking thing.
I'll throw you a bone on that.
Hit me with it.
There's no what is a pure American bloodline, because they were all immigrants who came over here and stole it from the Native Americans.
Exactly. And I'm not leading. I'm not.
No,
even,
I know.
I'm not saying that anybody is like. I'm not saying that any of them are specifically like stupid or don't know anything or just extraordinarily uncultured and ignorant and yada yada. I'm just saying that those are people that passionately believe about this one thing, and I guess I understand why. But it's really fucking stupid, and these people are generally trash.
It just comes from a place of ignorance and fear of worrying that they're gonna
exactly. And I don't think that. So that's a racial thing. I'm using that as not the racial part of it, but I am using the part of it that Don Cherry is obviously like, yes, it was a bit racially or not a bit, just a generally racially charged. Sure, that's what like the statement was made about.
Say thank you to Man Like Cheese.
Man Like Cheese, I wanted to finish. I didn't want to interrupt.
Sorry.
This
Well, you gotta do it when it's happening.
Man Like Cheese. Thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate it. I just think that like it's just like this fucking old guy. It's the same way that like you know, I have for instance, a couple of my mother's friends are they're old. You know what I mean? They get their fucking news from the CNNs, they get it from, you know, the Fox and all that kind of stuff. Where do we get our news from? We get it from Instagram, Reddit, Twitter. It's instant. Like
mostly Twitter.
When people like I find when these people, the boomers, okay, boomers, the fucking boomers, yada yada.
How dare you?
How dare you? How dare you?
Dylan as a baby boomer, secretly
Oh
65.
my god! When they finally get their information, and this isn't everyone. I'm not saying that whatever. It's just when they do get it, it's super purple monkey dishwasher. It's been through been the telephone game. It's been through like several different, like so and so got it off like a tweet that went to like Reddit, and then like Fox News got a hold of it, and then like CNN like did a story on that, and it's just like by then it's just like he's got a gun and blah 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 and this and that, and like he was divorced, and it's just like, what the fuck are you even talking about? Like the points that you're bringing up about this person have nothing to do with like what's actually going on, and half of it are wrong. And I find that, and we talked about during the Jocelyn and Martina episode, we did talk about like vaping and all that stuff, and how that spiraled, and it was just kind of like my mom just like, yo, like, so my friends and were like, hey, you know, like, doesn't Christian vape and shit? And then my mom was like, I don't know, I thought I'd ask you. And it was like, yeah, I really don't know. Like, I just like do it and yada yada. But sorry, stop saying yada yada. But you can't just like believe everything that you hear mother kind of thing. Mother. But she's never been. She hasn't been like that in I think a long time. And that's where I kind of got that idea of, well, shit, all her friends are like grossly misinformed because they just have cable television. They have iPhones that like, you know, like tell them to update every fucking day, and they haven't in like 165 days, like that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like they don't look at anything other than just like the television, like the phone numbers that they need to call, kind of thing.
Like internet has made it so easy for us to access everything but at the same time it's a double-edged sword, because you can go and seek out like-minded individuals, so when they find an opinion that matches their own, it's like, that's it, there's the news for the day, because it lines up with what I'm thinking. I'm not going to go and look at 6 or 7 different articles to see their takes on it. I'm just going to settle on this one because this reaffirms what I think, so therefore it is right. And that's what I find. Older people do that a lot more than younger people.
Yeah.
I think younger people tend to want to play devil's advocate to support their own opinion, but so they will go into like opposing opinion and actually like learn about it.
I tend to like I think my attitude a lot of the time comes off indifferent, and I don't mean to be indifferent. It just
mean to be indifferent.
I'm like, before I'm gonna just make a hassle about something, I generally have to like have a bit. The
A
Ethan
little
Klein.
bit of a bit. Yeah, that was the Ethan
Yeah,
Klein.
Hondo P.
I
yeah.
forgot that headsets went over your head, so I was like, I'll just put my hat on. It didn't work.
You can take the headphones off too and put it
Oh,
on.
fuck
Did you read
No.
what Sean said in
Fuck
there?
it.
Yeah. Okay. So.
What was it again? I don't even know if we can talk about it. You used to,
Don
that's your
Cherry's his
discretion.
grandpa, and he's really pissed off at us now.
Wait, Sean, do you get related to?
Can I say something about Don Cherry thing?
I'm not meaning to say names here. I'm so sorry.
Can I say something about the Don Cherry thing?
Yeah. Do you want to give?
Yeah, here,
You
Sean,
wanna
take my mic.
mic him up. Mic him up.
All right. The only thing I want to say, it's Chandler here, by the way. The only thing I want to say about the Don Cherry issue is it's not necessarily about what he was trying to say. Like, obviously, he was trying to get off a point because he's a very proud Canadian. He's very, like, you know, he supports the military and he tries to do a lot. But it's about the way how he said it was inappropriate. And also, like,
Right.
who the fuck's going to miss Don Cherry? Honestly.
Yeah,
Not me.
No one is going to fucking miss this guy. Everyone has been talking about his batshit crazy fucking... He rambles on for 15
I know.
minutes.
I,
He's
I
an
know that he
asshole.
talks like
He's
this and
he's
wears
an
weird
asshole
suits.
to fucking
That's it.
Ron McClain. He's an asshole to Ron McClain, and it's great, but people only love and care about him because he's been there forever. But
Yeah.
fucking come 2 years, no one's gonna fucking miss
So
him.
is
because
he a piping example of
honestly, he's
that generation of?
He's exactly what you think an 85-year-old white guy would be.
Yeah.
And shut him the fuck down.
Seriously, honestly,
Sorry,
it's
Don
about time.
Cherry.
I'm really sorry that it had to
Suit
come to
guy
like
to me.
an issue like this where it became so political, and it does suck that Sportsnet decided to let him go on Remembrance Day. But
Yeah, but
you
it's
know what? No one's gonna fucking miss him. He's an asshole. He's the game of hockey is past what his game of hockey was. He talks. I'm not gonna talk about his credentials.
This is my problem with it,
he
though.
He talks mad game, but he's a fucking idiot.
Is it Remembrance Day isn't about him. Like, it's about the veterans, and they made it all
Yeah.
about him. And
That-
you know what I mean?
That is
Like
a really
it-
good point, because the story of today wasn't Remembrance Day. The story of today
It was Don
was
Cherry. He's
Don
a
Cherry
senile
getting
old
fired.
man.
That
And
is-
he's
that-
been there doing it for such a
that-
long time,
that's-
and the broadcasting network has every right to take his platform away from him.
That's very true, and that is what sucks the most.
Mhm.
It was taken away from Veterans Day, and it was take away from Remembrance Day, because November 11th, 2019 is now known as the day that Don Cherry got fired. Some crazy old
Chat.
Not to me, man.
He didn't serve in the military, so
Sorry, I do need to be a little bit more up the shit that just went away.
OHL coach. Oh, he also
he-
refused to bring European players onto his hockey
What
team
about Don Cheadle?
because they were
oh,
European.
we stand Don
Do we
Cheadle
stand
for
by
sure.
Don-
Oh yeah,
Don
yeah.
Cheadle?
Don Cheadle's amazing.
Hell yeah.
Don Cherry, nobody's gonna miss you, babe. Enjoy your retirement. You're probably gonna be dead soon, so you might as well just
Shit.
coast. I loved all the tweets though about Fabricland going bankrupt because Don Cherry's no longer ordering suits from them
that's so
every night.
true.
I love that.
I took
But
it a second.
no. How often do we see an old white man who actually faces consequences for his action? Rarely. So this is a refreshing change of pace. Honestly.
Fuck Don Cherry.
It gives me a little tickle. Who we
Yeah,
got here?
tickles me too.
No, we were on Epstein last stream there.
God,
Yo,
let's
I
not
think
get
that's
into that.
KV and Dreams. I think it's Kristen. Ottawa.
Tay.
Christine.
No, Kristen.
Don
Like,
Cheadle.
Yes, Tay.
Fucking like hottest girl ever. Hottest girl alive.
Oh hell yeah, I don't know, but hell yeah.
What the?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, dude.
No, don't be sorry. It's just
Can't be that hot if no one remembers her fucking name.
Yeah, look at this. We
JK.
stand by Don fucking Cheadle.
Yeah, we do. Tag.
Yo,
Tagline.
that's our
Kristen.
baby.
Yeah, boy. Stand by Don fucking Cheadle. Yeah, I didn't even notice. Can I get a
What's
weekly
up?
shit my racist sister-in-law post of Facebook her? Sean, if you wanna Instagram or something, you wanna inbox me right now with one of
Fuck.
with one of those, I'd be more than willing to do that. That sounds absolutely fire to me.
Wow.
What, his racist sister-in-law?
I believe that I should probably stop using his name, but no, there's no last name attached, so that's okay. We'll call
Someone
him
stole
we'll call him
my
the
beer.
Gooser for now. It's right there. Dylan. Relax. Holy fuck. I just think that I don't know.
What are you saying?
I don't know. I think we actually got caught up in just like too much of the chat and that kind
Okay.
of thing. So now
Yeah,
we
let's get it over it.
Cool.
Next question.
Not so much next question as
whatever it is.
final statements on that.
Fuck him.
No final statements.
He's some
Fuck
old
final
prick.
statements. Fuck Don Cherry.
I'm not gonna miss you.
Love Don Cheadle.
Yeah.
By
That's it.
guy that wore suits in hockey.
Yeah. See you later. He held a squid once, and his dogs were cute.
I actually know the squid and the dogs.
I have a
all I
funny
know.
fucking anecdote. I have a picture with Don Cherry when I was a baby. Me, my dad, Don Cherry,
So
and my cousin.
unfortunate.
My dad did a Arrive Alive, Drive Sober ad with Don Cherry. There's like the Belleville police
Whoa.
cruiser parked on the ice.
ice.
Don Cherry's like holding me.
Did they make out?
Yeah.
Me and Don Cherry?
No.
No, my dad and Don Cherry?
Yes.
Who's to say? They were in the dressing room for a while. Who knows what happens?
I don't
I'm just
know.
kidding.
Okay.
Anyway, I
I
was
was
in an
there,
ad
too.
with Don Cherry. My grandma still has his. My grandma's gonna be very upset about this, by the way. So I'll have to talk to her about it. But
What, the
She-
fact that it's on here?
that he's fired. No, that he's fired. My
Oh,
grandma
yeah.
doesn't listen to podcasts. She
Is
doesn't
she
know
on
what a
Twitch?
podcast
She's
She's going to
is.
listen to my podcast.
I'm gonna send her the
She doesn't
link
even
right
know what a
now.
podcast is. She doesn't have a phone. You're gonna send
No.
it to her
Podcast
landline.
sounds like an
I'm gonna read
alien
it out to her.
invasion.
You see what that is? Dill's going to make a cassette tape.
Sure,
Where?
we'll give
Oh.
that to her. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Anyways, I'm in an ad with Don Cherry, guys. My grandma has it framed, and he signed it for her. So
It's not online anywhere.
I don't know.
It's in our
Probably not.
basement.
Might be in the Belleville Intelligencer or
Well, I'm
something.
not
It's in our
looking for
basement.
it.
We'll take a photo of it.
Yeah, we'll
Okay,
take
yeah.
a photo.
Send it to
Well,
you.
next time I grab a copy of the Belleville Intelligence, I'll make sure to let you know if I
I don't
see
even
it.
know if it prints anymore
Belleville.
in fucking
Belleville.
paper. I think it's just in Quinny
Emily,
News.
did you ever meet a basketball player that you... Oh, wait, you met...
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
We talked. We
When?
discussed that
Oh
last
we
time.
my
discussed this
God.
last
You
time.
were
Okay.
at the One
Okay.
Direction concert, Maddie. Again,
been
she was at the
exposed.
One Direction concert, and she also swarmed their vehicle.
Holy shit, the chat.
She swarmed her vehicle.
I
So-
gotta.
You have
back
to
up.
read the
I
chat.
got- okay. Two things. Number one, Dylan, I'm going to fully assign you. No, I'm going to fully assign you to chat.
Okay, I'll do it.
You tell me if there's something worth seeing. Second of all,
Yeah, get off your phone.
okay, no.
Please
I'll
read
do
that.
David Young and Reddy. I don't know David Young and Reddy. Young
Doesn't
and
matter.
Reddy, but Young and Reddy. That's weird. I don't know who you are. That's fucking awesome and kind of weird, but like I'm with it. Obviously, you seem fucking weird, Taylor. If he's like too much, just ban him.
No, that was funny.
What'd he post? I don't know what he posted.
Read it.
Oh no, I'm not
Don't
threatening or
worry
anything.
about
I
it.
just meant if it's inappropriate or something.
He's fine.
Oh, he's totally fine.
Oh, I'm drinking that beer.
Yeah, who is this guy?
Holy shit.
No, I'm not sure, but that's okay. Okay, a couple of things that I wanted to mention really quick. One, I wanted to get by this one really quick, but Jocelyn also sent in or more of I said questions or comments, and she had said fart.
Oh,
So
yes.
we've got that down there.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
This one I want to get by really, really, really quick. Just like you pass it to Maddie, pass it to Dill. Do you guys have? This was the gaming question actually brought to us by Justice Kinlock, aka Uggy at _UGGGY.
Justice.
Just us.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a favorite offline multiplayer video game experience? Not online, not like shooting games, like you know,
Oh.
you and your sister.
Yeah, I do.
Or like you and like Chandler that like loaded up like Mario Bros and like fucking got drunk or like fucking played it.
So like with friends.
Yes. Do you have a favorite
Essentially.
offline video game experience?
Chandler and I really love to play Tiger Woods golf
Oh, dude.
on like the.
Fuck yes.
It's like 2004.
I wish John Earl was in the chat right now.
2004 Tiger Woods golf, so it's quite old. But you remember we used to play Tiger Woods golf,
No,
Maddie
no,
and I
no.
together, and
No, no,
we
no.
used to make our avatars like you could make them just like horrifying mutants. So we would, and they'd be these gross mutants dressed up in these nice golf clothes, and it was just like it was
That's the
great.
female
The
equivalent
com-
of having a wrestling game as a kid. Where you make your fucking.
I mean,
What are your thoughts,
Golf.
Maddie?
Mine, and you will
Oh,
agree with
Emily,
this,
that's adorable, by the way. I love that.
is Shrek. The
No.
Catacombs
Catacombs.
Oh,
was fucking incredible.
What's
If any-
that?
You're
For
You're
what?
just like jumping.
It's like Frogger. It's like Frogger. You're trying to jump like past different levels. So it's like Catacombs. It's like these wooden things that basically spin, and you're trying to jump on each one and then make it to the right door.
But it's like moving forward,
Yeah.
not
is it
like,
one
a
of those,
side view.
like cereal box game?
No, it's like it's
It's
on
incredible.
Xbox. We used to have
Oh.
the
So it was
Shrek.
Xbox.
Yeah, Shrek the third video game, and I swear there was one summer where every single day Maddie and I played Catacombs at least for 2 hours a day.
I
just
love
against
that.
each other alone.
It's so
That's
It
the
was
best
fun.
multiplayer offline experience.
Oh,
you've
Fuck
had.
yeah.
That's
So
so
next
cute.
to like I always enjoy like classic Mario Kart shit like that.
of course.
Yeah.
but
I'm trying to think of anything else.
Shrek was our shit, man. That was a good time.
Let me pipe in here for a second.
Yeah.
Sure, if that's okay.
So David Young and Dreddy says, Half-Life putting in work with the crowbar. Does anyone know what that means?
I do.
I know what that means.
I do.
Okay.
It's
But no one else knows.
boring at best. What's up, Matt?
Katie just said something incredible that Holly said. Monkey Ball.
Oh my
I
god.
played that
Monkey
on the
Did you guys
DS.
play did you guys ever?
On the DS,
Oh,
we played Monkey
fuck.
Ball. Like
on
fiends.
the DS.
Fusion Frenzy. Yes,
shit.
coming with the
Monkey Ball, I will
classics.
argue with Taylor. Monkey Ball on GameCube was iconic and so much better than Xbox.
Yeah, I played
but
that shit.
I liked it on the DS.
DS was sick.
Eric
too.
Metzloff says GoldenEye. Awesome.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Pretty
of
fucking
course,
awesome.
Naturally.
Doesn't translate to today. It's horrific.
It's horrific.
Aiming with the C
Yo.
buttons. Get out of here. Excuse me. You're done.
Get out of here.
Check this out.
God.
Okay. Okay, Dill.
I'll hit you with this.
I'm ready. Here we
So
go.
I go to Ottawa
Okay.
to see my brother, my older brother, and he's got a game called Brothers.
You-
If you're familiar.
Can I interrupt here? First of all, I thought you were talking about me. That hurts. Second of all,
Sorry, no.
I'm joking.
Like my actual brother.
Yeah.
Sorry, what the fuck?
Number one, that
my
hurts.
blood brother. Whatever, dude.
Wow, dude,
My blood brother. You're not. We don't share the same blood.
shit's gotten weird.
Like, it's just gotten weird.
I've
Sure.
never fucked Dylan. Great. I've never fucked. Okay, yeah. Now just see
Can we
someone.
clarify?
And second of all, I absolutely, when I wrote this down, that was the first thing I thought of.
But whatever.
The story. Go ahead.
Well, okay, so this brother or this game is about two brothers. It's a co-op game. No, it's not even a co-op game. You control on one controller. You're controlling two characters. So Jake and I.
It's a one-person game.
Yeah. So Jake and I held the right side of the controller with my right hand. He held the left side of the same controller with his left hand, and we played the entire game. It's like a 7-hour game or something like that.
Yeah, and it's like you,
And it's
you
dark.
control like he said, one brother one hand, other brother other hand. So
Yeah.
just them holding basically holding hands playing. I think that's the cutest fucking
Dude.
thing ever. And spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert for sure. But near the end of the game, one of the brothers fucking die, and the other brother has to
Whoa.
grab that brother and drag him. Like I can't remember where. Probably back to his. Like I don't know. No, he dug a hole. Sorry, you have to dig a hole. Go grab your brother and pull him into the hole and bury him.
Like, yikes.
Did you guys cry together?
I did actually cry.
No, but
Jake's a little more stoic than I am.
No way.
But I was.
Jake, if you're listening,
It was
hell,
like,
man.
it was heavy. It was
Jake,
really
yeah.
heavy. So that's serious shit.
That's fucking
Offline
awesome.
game there, Justice.
I'm trying to fucking think offline multiplayer experience. I actually, you know what the funny part is? I had predicted a couple of your guys' answers.
Yeah.
I didn't come up with my own. Generally, anything. I not particularly at one moment, but anything to do with my sister and I gaming is fucking rad. Obviously, I'm gonna jump to my sister. I loved. It was online, but we used to, and also we play Fortnite, I guess. But yes, it's online, but we're all in the same room, so
That's fair.
that's the thing. I love doing that, like the little LAN parties.
too.
We used to do it at Noah's and stuff. People would come and play games and all that kind of stuff. But anything involving my sister, when we played through Bendy and the Ink Machine recently. We did most of Night in the Woods and stuff, but just anything spooky, the spooky games,
Spoop.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. Okay, I just really wanted to. I don't know if you have this ready. But I just wanted to jump into this real quick. Do you have that that song?
Wait, my song?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
I
think so.
I just wanted to bump that really quick, if that's okay.
Hell
Dill
yeah.
has done an update of this song that we have listened to
Last time.
that we only had a snippet of, and
Yeah.
I would love if you would just jump into that really quick.
Are you sure?
Yes, absolutely. I'm absolutely sure.
Jump it.
I'm excited.
Jump into
All right.
it.
No,
We also
Maddie,
went from
you're
17
the only one that's
we went
heard
from
it 'cause I
17
sent it to you.
12.
Shit, true. Okay. Yes, I've heard this then. I know what this is.
Oh wait, I gotta pause this stuff here, don't I? You want to
dude.
be it?
Huh?
Want to be about it? Where are you going? Well, I almost destroyed the place. These ones are pretty good.
Show me last night.
Last time? I've updated it since. Dude, you almost fucked everything up.
Huh?
That shit was falling and I caught it when you left.
It's on film.
That's kind of sick, actually.
Yeah, that's alright.
No. I have something to read off my phone after.
He sent. Okay, yeah, that's awesome.
Oh. That's it. Nice horn work there.
Are those the horns you were telling me about earlier? You're like, I got some horns that'll drive you. Wow.
Yeah, dude.
Are those said horns?
Those are sad horns.
For crying out loud, dude.
Christian, I just had to mention. Sorry.
Yeah,
Matt-
no,
No.
please.
We don't need to talk about that song.
No,
Matt-
real quick. That was a new Horribora,
That's right.
Hell yeah.
and like when it's done, Spotify whole bullshit.
Everything.
Cool.
Matt said he can't figure out the chat, but 007 from Russia with Love with Justice and John Earl.
With Justice
Oh,
and
nice.
John Earl, Matt Rowland's playing from Russia with Love, I believe, on the GameCube.
Matt Rollins is a friend of yours from high school. What you have to? You're saying his name. Like you have to give context.
Yeah, but he's also Matt. He's fucking. He's
What?
been on this podcast. He's not my friend from high school.
You don't know.
Matt is my.
You don't know who's in the chat. You got to be clear about everything.
I would not call him my friend from high school.
He's your best.
Barely-
friend.
I barely-
Well, whatever, dude.
I barely went to high school with
Sorry,
him.
I don't know why I said it like that. Then I'm just saying. Like,
God,
Why am I
Dylan.
getting so offended?
it's your
Grow
buddy.
up.
I'm pissed off.
It's your best buddy.
We're mad.
Shit, I'm getting mad now.
If you are from Belleville, Ontario, and you're in the chat right now, don't leave.
We know you want
That's only,
to.
yeah, see, that's only refers. Yeah.
Watch
What am I saying?
this drive.
What's
Okay.
that?
The drive. What is that?
Emily, can I offer you a bong on stream?
Sure, I don't give a shit.
Okay. Here.
It smells
Oh,
so
right
bad. It's
now.
horrid.
Yeah.
This looks
Dirty.
like
Dylan's,
a lava lamp that I used to own.
I'm
That
so
my mother made me
offended.
give
I
away.
can't say where I got that bong.
Where's
It's
Mifa?
so
I'm so offended by
gross.
that
Somewhere.
bong.
I have a gross spot.
She's
Somewhere, Tay.
somewhere.
Tay said she needs a guest appearance.
Yeah, we'll pick her up there, Taylor. What the fuck was that? Oh shit!
Oh, the bong.
Holy
what
shit.
the fuck is that?
That was so
Uh,
What
scary.
the fuck
Can I
is
say who
that?
grew this, or is that a no-go?
Wait. What the fuck?
Every little thing.
Yeah, yo, you can say you said it. Grew it?
I can?
Oh yeah. My dad grew it, dude.
Sorry. Dylan's dad grew this jar of fucking weed on the table. And, I don't know what the hell. Obviously, I've smoked it because I don't know what the hell I was going to say about it.
Well, the last batch he grew was way stronger.
It was fire.
Yeah, this one is
Tasted
chilled.
like absolute shit. Smelled like shit.
This one tastes
Did.
good.
This one tastes good and smells great. It's lower potency. I think it's probably sativa. It's very poorly
Love
cut.
It's
Yeah.
all fine.
Okay.
My dad doesn't even know, man. He
It's
just grew
all
it.
good.
He just
We
likes
are
gardens.
oh my god, dude! I just fucking realized. Well, you know what? Anyone who's watching this, it doesn't fucking matter anyway. I'm not trying to go international. I'm not whatever. I am from Belleville, Ontario. I meant to we don't usually say where we're fucking from, but I already mentioned it earlier. So
Okay.
fuck it, whatever. That bong needs to be laid to rest. Taylor, shut up.
Yeah, Taylor, shut
My
up.
sister's in the chat telling me that a family heirloom.
That is not a thing.
No, it's
The bong's a fairly
No,
family.
no.
Eric said
No.
he's gonna hear every little thing in his sleep tonight.
Who said that?
Eric.
I fucking
Eric,
believe it.
Our friend Eric.
Hey, you know what? Oh, maybe we'll cut this out
I
of
need
the actual
vape.
thing, but that's my mom's bong.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that.
I forgot about that.
Mary.
She smoked it once and gave it to me because she does not. My mom does not smoke pot.
Neither does my dad, by the way.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like my mom just does, she doesn't. But when it was legal, it was like, who wasn't trying, that kind of stuff. And she was like, didn't get high.
She tried, man.
Interesting.
Yeah, but didn't get high.
My nana tried.
We have video of that. Do you want to throw that up on the screen right now?
No one can see it though.
Okay. I'm from Belleville, Ontario. Everyone here is from Belleville, Ontario.
Disgusting.
Someone tell me what the fuck is up with this Knights of Columbus thing.
Trash.
Okay.
I don't know.
Boomer trash.
I don't know.
They basically.
I didn't want to hear till we were on.
What would you call it? A monument?
It looks like a gravestone.
A
tomb, right?
It's
a gravestone.
It's a like vanity license plates. It's a vanity gravestone.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Is Knights of Columbus Hall
It looks like a gravestone.
They're like a religious
group.
And
is that the white church?
All,
I don't want to say where it is.
I found out it's all
like
men too.
It is.
Christian
It's only
Catholic.
men allowed.
No, but is it that white like church house? Don't say where it is.
No, they don't have their own specific church. They go.
So where is the
They're
monument?
from. It's in a graveyard.
Belleville Cemetery.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
And it just says
it's got a fetus on it.
all lives matter. Victims
of abortion.
So it was erected because there is it awareness or
victims of abortion, like they're saying.
So this is just a grave for.
It's an empty grave.
Pro-life.
And it's a pro-life ad, basically.
Holy shit.
So they instead, this is what I love.
Let's hear about this, boys.
Because a gravestone's really expensive, so it's at least like $7,000 to get this fucking gravestone. Why wouldn't you donate that money if you're really so concerned about children to like Children's Aid Society or like any other?
No, not at all.
Children's. Well, first of all, just don't.
You want them? You want them
do
spending it on some stupid shit like this and not anti.
Well, that's
you don't put that money towards. Don't put that money towards
Let them
something
embarrass
else.
themselves.
Yeah.
That's fuck.
They're doing the right thing. Realistically, they're doing the right thing.
The mental gymnastics these people do is outstanding. Like, not even our top Canadian gymnasts could crack this floor routine at the Olympics under high pressure. There's no fucking way.
Also,
I'm sorry.
The amount
amazing analogy.
The amount of memes that were in the comments and like okay boomer.
Yeah.
Oh, where are you guys? Where'd you guys see this?
Times.
It's on their Facebook page.
On their Facebook page. There's like
really?
700 comments. It's incredible.
So good.
Half of them are memes about being pro-life, and the other half are people going okay boomer, and just saying
And
basically
they've
like
taken the picture and made memes from the picture.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've
which
seen
is
those.
also good because some
So
of the
good.
memes are
I love it.
quite humorous. It's all guys at the ceremony except like one lady who I'm pretty sure used to be my second grade teacher.
No.
I saw her at a pro-life rally
Fucking
on the side of the road,
I know
and
who
by
you're talking
rally I mean 9 people on the side of the road with fences. So
What?
yeah. Oh, you don't see them. They're outside like the gas station on Dundas Street West, like going towards the Bay Bridge. They're there like at least once a year.
What the fuck?
With kids too. That's what I hate. Don't bring children
to
this event. If you really think it's that
There were 2 kids in the
horrifying.
photo.
Yeah, there's 2 kids in the photo, both boys. And I'm like, if you really think
Fuck
it's
those
that
kids.
awful. Okay, the kids are like
Fuck the kids.
That's what
totally
they
kidding.
want us to say
That's
is
also
fuck
not a
the
great
kids.
soundbite, dog.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
totally
Yo, so we have talked on the podcast before, Maddie. You had been to the Homewood voluntary institution.
That's what she's telling us.
That's so she says.
Yes.
No, but you had been to that, and I remember I had come with Matthew and Jerica and Cassandra and myself. We came up to visit.
Was that the motel?
It was the motel. It was fucking crazy. And I just remember by the time we got there, especially on Jerica time, by the time we fucking got there was.
Yeah.
It was like almost 2 a.m, and it was just like, fuck it, we're going to
and
town.
I've been chain smoking since 4
yeah,
p.m.
Yeah. We just fucking hammered down booze and shit. I woke up the next morning, whatever. Maddie's like, yo, I'll take you show like the campus and everything. Cool. I'm like, yeah, you guys do your thing. So
Did you puke?
Jerica parks, and I'm just like, you haven't got a prayer in hell. I'm not going. I was like, I'm just not going. So I'm just like leaning out Jerica's window and all that kind of stuff. And I get out and I walk down the street a little bit, and I give the classic lean on the tree, and I am just like violently puking. It's not just did you puke. I was violently puking everywhere. Just in time. And like, this is arguably, I think, This is the
Who'd
third.
that come out of?
Chandler.
Oof.
No.
He's not even near a
You
mic.
picked it up on the mic and it wasn't
yeah,
even
sorry,
mic'd
Christian,
up.
but yeah,
Sorry.
That was
took over.
incredible.
That's okay. This is the third most hungover I've ever been in my life.
Today?
Yeah. I
No,
remember that.
this thing.
You're doing well.
I remember,
One was
I
number
remember
2.
1 and 2,
Yeah.
and 2 was after actually.
Yeah.
It was literally just this hangover where I had the literal most aggressive hangover or migraine I've ever had in my life.
Was
Where
I around?
That sucks.
yes, and I literally was like, you can't come over. You just can't come
Wait,
over. Like
sorry,
I don't want to
missed
see
it.
you. I
was
don't want
just
to talk to
watching.
you.
What was it after? We don't have to talk about it again, but
Oh no, it was just
after what?
Homewood.
some night.
Okay,
Oh,
well, fuck
yeah,
it.
no, not after a night, but like well after the story. Anyway,
Whatever.
but I remember taking a video on my Twitter. I'm sure you saw it, and I literally am. Oh, dude, my voice is wrecked.
I know the exact video.
There's a parade going down the middle of Guelph, Ontario, where they were just like straight up anti-abortion
Whoa.
protest. There was children.
And Chandler, sorry, Christian's violently yelling.
I wasn't yelling. I was just like vocally being like, "Look at this! Look,
While we
look,
were at
look
the
at these
mental
gross,
institution?
gross fucking people."
At the
That's
institute.
incredible.
At the Sisters of Quiet Mercy, where you were originally held. I'm kidding. That's from Riverdale.
That's crazy.
It was fucking weird. It was really fucking weird. Like it wasn't like that.
I mean,
don't
I'm
know.
not surprised.
Guelph, Ontario. You'd never, if Joe Remington's listening,
Guelph is weird.
you never turn up in Guelph, Ontario.
I've never been to Guelph.
Guelph is strange.
Don't
Guelph
go.
can fuck off.
I
Don't
have
go.
no plans to.
It's
either.
disgusting.
Matt and I went to the strip club there.
It's gross.
It was interesting.
No kidding.
Really?
Guelph is known for its farming. It's
Is
a
it?
quote from my grandmother.
Okay.
No, seeing anti-abortion people IRL is truly just like supernatural. It's like seeing a werewolf come out. You're like, you're not supposed to be out.
Well, you know what? Yeah.
But they are. I'm like, you should stay inside for everyone else's protection. That's what werewolves
I
do.
turned to a literal like 8-year-old. I'm just like, you guys are shit. You're doo-doo. You're doo-doo.
That's what
Yeah.
you turn into when you
You
talk
guys
about
suck.
Guelph.
Do you remember the time that I got into a fight with that street performer?
What?
Who he made fun of me for being fat because I was holding a pizza.
Oh, that's rude.
Oh,
Fuck.
I was also holding a pizza.
Oh my god.
Were you?
Were you? I thought it was
Was
just.
Reminds me.
Did he call you fat?
No, he called me
No.
fat.
I
He,
thought we were sitting next
I
to
was
each
like,
other.
he was like, he picked me out of a crowd and he was like, hey, what are you doing? And like he
How much
just
you
like,
weigh?
no, no, it wasn't that. He picked me out of this crowd and he's just like, hey, like, what are you doing? And I was just, I was holding the frozen pizza that we were going home to make. This a previous podcast we were talking about, slanging some
Shade?
food.
Oh, slang of food.
Yeah, when we couldn't slang food and all that kind of
Yeah.
shit. So we were with Gabe Braun. We were walking to your place, and it was that fire motherfucker, the dumbass in Ottawa that does that fire bullshit.
Fuck you.
Y'all know that guy. Fuck you, you
Fuck
cocksucker. Fuck yeah.
God.
And he was just like, yeah, so what, like, oh, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm going home to make this pizza. And
I hate pizza.
And he's just like, you don't look like you need any more pizza. And I just was
Oh.
like, I just remember a split second. I was like,
oh, I do remember
I
this.
was like, I have
I was
two options
scared.
here. I'm just gonna like chuckle or like tell him to fuck off kind
You
of thing.
did.
And I was just like, fuck you.
Fuck you. No, you don't even know, man. Everyone that was, because there's a crowd of people around this guy, it just fell silent.
Yeah,
And everyone
yeah.
was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's fucked.
It was really
it was
fun.
wonderful. It was wonderful.
He lost
But
that.
but then he's just like, oh, you're gonna swear in front of children
Yeah,
or
he's started
whatever.
really defensive.
And you know what? I thinking back, I
You shouldn't
was
have.
like, are you gonna shame me in front of children kind of thing? But I was just like, no, fuck you, fuck
you
you,
just kept saying, fuck you.
fuck you. And it's like I probably could have been like, I probably could have laid one fuck you and then like, maybe.
Well,
like,
honestly, fuck that guy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fucking rude.
There's a million
yeah.
things you could say.
yeah, sure, yeah.
Why
but,
you gotta comment in the guy's weight?
dude, I'm my fucking.
I mean, I comment on your weight quite a bit.
You come on my weight.
Comment.
Okay.
I comment on. I comment.
Oh, you
I
comment.
I
thought you said
comment.
you come on my weight.
Never.
I actually thought that sounded okay. I don't know why.
I don't know
Whatever.
why you thought you could repeat that. Yeah, I comment on your weight.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
ain't no
that's
random
totally
street
chill.
performer.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. I've got thick
Can I have a smoke?
skin.
Can I
He
have
would
a
have
smoke?
lost the
No,
whole
fucking
$250
yeah.
in tips he was gonna make that day. I bet you people took their money back from his little hat.
You know, the thing that pissed me off is like he was dope. That's what pissed me off. And like I saw him perform on like Spark Street and shit, and he was like dope as shit. And I'm like, dog, this is like I don't know. It's just like uncouth.
No, but that wasn't on Spark Sheet when that happened.
Shit. Sorry.
Uncouth. Are you looking at your new
Right?
health card?
Yeah, but also the cord of the headphones touched me. And
David Young and
headphones
Ready.
is
I'm not
weird.
gonna acknowledge you anymore until you tell me your fucking name.
No, Kishan, he must know who you are.
You don't tell me you don't get a gun until you tell me your name.
If you get the bullets, I'll get the gun.
So close.
It's close up.
Deal.
Extra close up.
Sorry, I'm
Deal?
spelling it right.
Deal? All right, let's have a lull here.
It's all fucking wall.
It's
All right,
called
what's next here?
I have a fat face.
Oh no, what?
I got a fat face too.
Sorry.
Man.
I'm just looking at my new health card photo. and it just
Excuse
makes me a little upset.
Oh,
think
shit.
goddamn
Her health card's so
psychopath.
zoomed in. Her new face
Yeah,
is so
compared to my other
zoomed.
ones.
They want to see
Is
everything.
Is this
more.
new?
Yeah, you want to see it?
I would love to.
Compared to my 2 other ones that I have in my bag? Well, and my... Shit.
Maddie. Emily.
I just look dead. And
Can I see it too? Show it to the camera. Oh, you can't really show it to the camera.
You literally look the most normal in the new one.
that's true.
You look like a fucking
The
nut
old
job
one, you're
in the
like
other one.
in high school. It's
Do
gross.
you want to show the cam? Can we show the cam?
It's got
show-
personal info.
don't
show
show
the
the-
picture.
There's info
I'd
on there.
ra-
I'll look at the personal info.
I'd rather not,
Okay.
Yeah, bring your thumb there.
although my opinion does not matter.
Oh, I guess it's too late.
Okay. It
Chandler.
looks so
Yeah,
bad
why
on
is it so
camera.
zoomed in? Holy
Solid
shit.
footage.
How do you have all
Oh my god.
Your face looks like an YMCA climbing.
You look like Calamity.
Crazy.
I
No.
look-
this?
Catalyst.
zoomed
Catalyst.
in.
Catalyst.
See every crevice.
Give me those.
Every
It's quite,
single
it's quite
crevice.
zoomed in.
Give me those.
This was a mistake.
That
Yeah.
was a mistake.
Oops.
Someone's gonna steal your identity.
Good.
Just like Chandler.
Take
Maybe
my
they'll pay
own
off
hip.
your debt.
My credit.
Your credit card debt.
It's a health card.
Yeah, well, they could find out some stuff.
So after that end result, Knights of Columbus can fuck themselves, I guess.
Yeah.
Cheers. They've always been.
Is that new information?
No.
No.
They've always been kind of shit.
You know, whatever your opinion, pro-life, pro-abortion, it's just
Fuck
like
you.
that's super fucked. Yeah,
Either way, fuck you.
Fuck you.
fuck you. That's really fucked up though. That's
Yeah.
just like really gross, really like dirty shit.
It's
Do
dirty
you
shit.
need the fucking monument?
No,
Do
they
you
don't.
need that, dude?
No.
They would have been
Come on.
chill without it. It's gonna get defaced in like the next week.
Yeah.
I'm more like, what's up with the Belleville Cemetery being like, can they say no to that?
If someone
No,
offers
dude.
them the money for the plot, they're gonna fucking take it.
Sure.
They had a
That's
priest
true.
there, like priest there blessing
Yeah.
the stone.
Fucking
Yeah.
shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They,
No, I fucking
no,
wish.
they
Not
had
that
like some.
Dirtbag.
Next Monday night before the solid winter comes, podcast live from the
Gravestone.
wait, what is it? The pro life
From the pro-
from the
Victims of
pro
abortion.
victims of abortion pro life live. So I'm gonna shoot a podcast.
Let's
from there.
piss on
I
it.
have the whole photo.
You have the whole photo. Can you
Yeah.
pass it around?
Dedicated by
Well,
Knights
just
of
put it in the
Columbus
camera. You can see
Archbishop.
it up on the screen there.
Archbishop on it.
Throw it up in the camera there. No, give it to Chandler. Then
For
everyone
anyone
I
can
just
who hasn't.
realized
You
you
can
could
see
be,
it right
you
there.
could be doing these little things over there. Eh?
I know, right? We have to set that up though.
Can you see it? I feel like it's blurry.
You can kind of see it.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's
I mean,
life is sacred.
The fetus.
Whatever.
The picture of the fetus, was that
Wow.
really necessary, boys?
That's fucked.
Yeah.
dude.
It's zoomed into like microscopic levels.
How
At that
long?
point,
How
it's
long do you give it till that's defaced?
There you go. That's a good
a
one.
week. A week.
I
A
wouldn't
week?
be surprised if it's already defaced.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
But I think that's what they want, is to have it in the public dialogue. So if everyone just forgets about it,
Remind me
that's
of all the victims
justice.
of abortion.
dude. What? They're lentil-sized balls of cells. I don't understand.
But we're all on the same page here.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone's got to
Moot. It's a moot point.
True. Somebody's got to put their money into.
I mean, pro-choice. I'd rather someone take that stance and
Yeah.
have whatever opinion they have, but as long as you respect everyone else's opinions, fuck
Hondo
it.
P. Yeah, dude. 100%.
Who fucking cares?
One is a waste of
Fuck the
Not
pretty
your
world.
goddamn body.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck the pretty
Fuck the
world.
pretty world.
If we want to
baby.
get pizza or eat an abortion, that's our own fucking business.
Eat
And we
an
don't want.
abortion?
No, if we want to eat pizza or
shit.
have an abortion, I did
Holy
say
shit, dude.
that was a poor.
Well, see, I was more on board previously with what
Eat
you were
an
saying.
abortion? I
Yeah,
don't think
man.
you should, but I don't think they'll let you. But
This was done to cover up Epstein's murder.
Whoa, yo.
we can eat pizza or get an abortion.
It's just a
And
distraction. That's so
nobody
good.
should give a shit.
Holy
Street performer and
That's
or
my boy
Knights of
Jason.
Columbus or
Yeah,
both.
dude. Dude, that is absolutely fucked.
He's fucked. He's great.
Epstein?
He's fucked in a good way is what I'm trying to say.
You
No,
didn't
not
kill him.
whoa, not Epstein.
Shit.
Not Epstein.
Let's-
the guy, my friend they were talking to. Not
Oh,
Epstein.
boogie woogie.
Although
Doo-doo brown 10.
we're gonna take a little break, little intermission. Guys,
Yeah.
we're just gonna pop out for about 15 minutes, and we will be back live at 11:35.
Math's hard.
Cool. All right. Boo Boo. Any final comments before the break?
Fart.
DD
Mega doo doo dill.
Didi make a doo.
Chan.
Don't make doo-doo.
Don't make doo doo. Okay, we'll be
Always.
right back after the break. Love you guys.
Every little thing.
time I feel my week is nearly over, I lay awake in all kinds of darkness, Polly. Cheap were the nights you used to keep me warm.
I'm live.
Okay.
I'm live, baby.
Still says BRB.
Yeah, after the BRB changes. Okay. All right. How are you? Little Christian. You know. But I'm back. After the break. I don't know. It's taking me a long time to perfect that. But I'm back. But I got it. But I love it. Pocahontas.
Bam.
Bam. Okay, so okay, damn. I'm just okay. Now I'm just toying around with.
With what, dude?
I just don't know which one to jump into. Both are equally as.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I feel like I know what one of them is.
Okay, I'll let you pick, Del.
I'm being taken by.
Oh no, wait.
What?
Yes.
Secret.
Okay, so it's the two with the arrows next to it. Oh yeah.
Let's Chandler pick.
Motown.
The top one or the bottom one?
Bottom one for sure.
Okay.
I'm really
Through the grapes.
Okay, bottom one. Bottom one. Okay, so, and this is actually the best because I have.
Hell yeah. Thank you, David Young.
This is
David Young
tight
thinks
ass.
I know.
They can chat. Can
Yeah, they
stream
can
hear
hear it,
this?
they can hear it.
Stream can.
Yeah.
Shit. How many are we live right now? 7. Better than yeah,
This
Better
is a
than
good
0.
clarification for people that don't know
Emily's
which
on the
one
left.
is which.
Oh.
Emily.
And Maddie's on the right.
Yes, Emily is blue
the
hat.
stripes.
I'm in
Emily
the
is
blue
pink
hat.
shirt. Emily's
There you
blue
go.
hat. Maddie is pink shirt.
Pink shirt. Maddie.
Fuck is going on? I apologize.
Which is which? That's a good question we get a lot from our mother.
When I was in grade school, I had a teacher, and actually, most people don't know this. Actually, the first time that how old are you in grade 4?
Who?
Generally,
Me?
anyone. 10.
Yeah, 10.
10.
Grade 4?
So 6.
I don't know.
Dylan would have been 6 or
Yeah.
7 years old when he met me.
It's true.
And a lot of people don't know that. But I was 10, about 10 or 11, 9 or 10 or whatever. I was in grade 4 and he was in grade 2. The first time I ever met this dude.
It's true.
We went to the same grade school and all that kind of stuff.
We didn't really know each other.
No, not at all. Your brother, Jake, was just a bit younger than me. So, I had this teacher in grade school.
No, this is. Oh yeah, you're right.
And
Wow.
later on, actually, I believe after I had maybe left, I left that school for a couple of years.
Okay,
I went to another school with
I know
a certain streamer
Yeah.
who lives in a cage sometimes.
Yo, you're talking about fucking. We both met each other at Holy Rosary. And
No,
then,
you keep saying Holy Rosary. It was Fatima.
but then I switched to Fatima in grade 5. I went to Holy Rosary up to grade 4, and then I switched to Fatima in grade 5. And that must have been where I met you.
Couldn't have been.
What are you talking about?
Don't know.
No, you went to Holy Rosary too, didn't you?
Yes, but I had never met you there.
No, but I knew who you were. Maybe you didn't meet me. Fuck, man. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
I'm not even like. I'm sorry you even got to this, but I'm not about to do this math. Look,
I'm upset.
Yo,
Look.
I went to Holy Rosary up till grade 4.
look.
and
I went to Holy
grade
Rosary
5.
up until grade 4.
Grade
Little
5.
shoulder shrug. In grade
Wow.
5, I thought I knew who you were.
Grade 5,
I
I
just suck your
switched.
fucking
I
dick.
went. No,
I
no, no.
get it. I
Alright,
get it. Okay, I
alright.
get it.
Okay.
All right, I'll stomp in the mud.
Little fucking. Tom
I went to
stomping.
school at Fatima.
Grade 5.
We have to stop saying these places.
Who cares?
Well, they already know it's Belleville. It's one of the however many Catholic elementary schools.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I went to the same elementary school that Matt did. And when I
St.
was in
Joe.
kindergarten, he would have been in grade 8.
Ew.
You guys are icky. Macaroni.
Whatever.
Okay, look it.
No.
Whatever. Anyway.
I had a class with this woman in grade school, and long story
Short.
long story short, Dylan also had this teacher.
It was my grade 7 teacher.
And she,
I think I know what you're talking
and
about.
she, and this segment is called Dylan's Period.
Oh my god, I feel like I
I don't know.
heard someone
The
say.
floor is
No,
the
I
fuck
know
after all
It's
this
not even a
bullshit.
story.
I
It's literally not even a
can't even believe
story.
we built it up this way.
Yeah, why did you build it up so crazy like that?
Go ahead.
Okay, well, fucking in grade 7, I
Has
had
anyone
this
the lighter, by the way?
teacher. No, I lit off the candle there.
Bless.
It's behind you, Dylan. The red one.
No, that's my vape.
Oh, dummy. Okay.
buddy. No, I said buddy.
Oh, I thought you said dummy. I was
Oh
like,
my
all right.
God.
All right.
That vape dummy.
Going for the throat.
You dumb fucker.
Yeah.
You dumb fucker.
Idiot.
Okay.
I want you back.
Very short story, even shorter. I had a grade 7 teacher that we were talking about like the female anatomy. Or, like, it
I'm
was,
sorry,
like,
grade 7?
Menstruation.
grade 7, man.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I was in
grade 6, 7.
I had
Fully
her
alive.
in grade 7. Yeah, fully alive shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure, no problem, man.
And I was like a very ADHD-ridden kid, and I had selective hearing, so I think it was just me. Anyways,
Is that what you're blaming this on?
yeah, and she was talking about girls having their period, and she made a joke. In retrospect, I realize it's a joke now. I think she made a joke about how a boy will also have a period once in his life. And I went home that day really upset and scared because I thought I was gonna have.
Blood out
I
your
thought I was gonna
penis?
pee blood.
And what were your what were your initial feelings?
Yeah, I wasn't like upset. I was kind of like
This is something that happens to
concerned.
every like
I was concerned.
Red-blooded
She tricked
young-
me,
Canadian man.
and the next day she clarified it. She like realized that she made an error.
I love that.
So that's what this was.
There are
You thought a teacher that we kind of had when we were younger.
Not that we had.
Yes, we did.
There are people that believe any gender can have their period.
Right. This is a new development.
What is gender?
Right.
No,
Yeah, but
No, you just.
I don't want to
no.
get into it.
there is no
Yeah.
gender.
Okay.
There is no.
Yeah,
gender.
exactly. That's what I mean.
I just
Contract,
I don't know.
social contract, babes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Biology.
For all those new to 2019.
If you have a uterus, you will have a period. If you don't have a
Yes.
uterus, you won't have a period.
Okay.
Very
Long story
well
short, I
put.
realized
I don't
I
care
wasn't about to pee blood.
About
Yeah.
the gender, I guess. Yeah, gender.
But when
I
I
don't
was
want to make
that
that a
age, I
part of
was-
it. But
I knew a guy in grade school who one time got mad at me and my friends at the YMCA for like whatever reason. I don't know what happened, but he was mad. He's like, "Yeah, at least I don't bleed out my ass." And we're like,
Wait a
"What are
minute. Sorry. Wait a minute. This guy that you knew got mad at you at the YMCA.
Yeah, that's all I know.
That is a loaded sentence.
Yeah,
That's
so
a brand new sentence.
he was our age. We were in grade like 5 or 6,
Right.
and he was like, "At least I don't bleed out my ass." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "You guys have to put tampons up your butts because of your periods." We're like, "Do you think period comes out of your ass?" And he just didn't have a reply because he definitely thought they did. This was Catholic school, sex ed.
I'm just speaking for the sake of transparency here. I am fully aware that and I've always been aware since a young boy that the period comes out of the vaginal.
Yep. Just say period.
The period.
absolutely.
But that's not the first time I've heard of somebody thinking that it has been.
Butts.
Yes.
I don't know where the confusion lies.
Do you think it's something that's put on or taught?
Maybe these kids had hemorrhoids at a young age, or people had hemorrhoids and were like, "I have my period in my butt." Like, you don't know.
I think Dylan and I just had the same thought, and I'm not gonna voice it, but
Go ahead. No, please.
no,
Let's shake it up a little bit.
no, it's fine. Just
Is it not PC?
no, it's just contents of the chat.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
A lot.
Is the chat a lot right now?
No, just some odd comments.
I want to segue from that into this next one.
Yeah, let's get away from that. Go ahead.
TI.
With the daughter's
Hymen.
gynecological hymen appointments?
Yes.
Oh God.
What do you expect me to say?
I want to. That's the thing. Is
Yo, this is
what?
that's a short combo, right? Like, fuck the guy. Done.
Yeah,
Fuck
fuck.
him.
It's gross,
I was
and
kidding.
it's really funny that he.
I thought it was a lot more. I thought it was like this dude. The way that Dylan presented it to me was like this dude is like literally doing the work. Like he
No,
is.
no.
Doing the inspection.
Right.
He's
To a
violating.
gynecologist.
Like that doesn't make it better, but I'm like,
It doesn't.
okay, it's a lot for him,
No, I kinda
especially to go on. Like it doesn't make it better. It's just like I was like, okay, this man's on a predator list now.
He could have taken his daughter.
Transparency's sake, T.I. is one of my favorite rappers ever.
That's fine. I don't give a shit.
I don't really give a shit about him as a person.
The fact that he only takes his daughter to the gynecologist, not about like her health or anything. It's literally just to ensure she hasn't had sex. So it just shows you like he doesn't give a shit about women unless it is having to do with sexual relations. Like he views his daughter as his property. So it's like if she's had sex, I've been violated in some way.
And also his ignorance towards the fact that, like they said, the
hymen is no indication of whether or not you've had sex.
Because of other things.
It's a muscle like anything else. It stretches. It doesn't break at all.
Yeah.
Like that's a myth. That should be debunked.
Also, do you think he's exaggerating?
What do you mean?
When he's like, I put the sticky note on the dough?
No, he went into full detail. I believe word for word that's what he's talking about.
You take that at face value?
Yeah. Every birthday, he fucking puts a sticky note and says, I'm at 9:30. Remember, next day we're going to the gynecologist.
If he didn't mean it, it's not funny.
And this is the one part I don't like. This is the part I don't like.
Okay.
He when he was talking to the doctor, he said, just get me my results back to me as soon as possible. Not her results. He's referring it to as his results.
And it's just the hymen. And even the doctor said, I just want to remind you that the hymen is not an indication of whether or not she's had sex. And it's almost like an invitation to be like, if there's anything medically like that I can actually give you that'd be of value, like is she at risk for cysts, or does she have what's the disease? Not hepatitis. It's HPV. Does she have HPV? Because HPV is like really easily transmitted and stuff, and that leads to ovarian cancer. Like all this stuff he could have asked. He doesn't give a shit about that. It's literally just if she's had sex or not. It's so gross. And the my results thing.
It's fact.
No, I'm not defending this. I'm not even playing devil's advocate. I'm wondering here.
Yeah. No.
Well, even the devil wouldn't advocate for this shit. Like, come on.
No, but just the way he's speaking.
Waste of time.
Sorry.
As that man, and I'm only you know what? I'm only elaborating on this because I listen to T.I. I have always listened to T.I. as like a dude. Again, transparency. I don't give a fuck about him, and honestly, most things that he has done outside of music, I've been like, this is awful. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
That's a huge talking point is. I want to thank someone for following before I get into this.
Oh, whoa!
Oh, it's
whoa!
Levat.
Zach Levat, thank you so much for subscribing or following. Much love, brother, and I wish you all the well and the best. And thank you so much for tuning in, man. I love you very much. Thank you.
I was just gonna say this was a thing that came up. It comes up with a lot of artists, but also it was a big thing with X. Was separating the person from the music. Like, can you still enjoy someone's music and listen to their music and support their music, but not the person?
Right.
Which, I don't know.
Yeah, what you guys were saying is just like when you're saying like the my results, my thing,
Mm-hmm.
the only, and this I guess this is like a devil's advocate thing, but this is not where I'm coming from, not where I'm coming from. But I guess my only argument, if you want to call it that, less or good banter, is just his way of talking.
Yeah.
Like get me my shit, like get like whatever, like not specifically his shit, but like me and my bros, all kinds of stuff. That is that a stretch?
It's he did it in an interview. He knows it's going to be publicized, and if people don't want it, this is what I don't get. It's like, it's going to be public information. Why wouldn't you have the foresight to be like, do I want people to understand very clearly what I'm saying, or do I want there to be gray area in which this is a sensitive topic and I can be raked over the fucking coals? Come on. You're not a complete, maybe he's a complete idiot, I don't know, but just a little bit of foresight would just be really nice.
Right. And you know what, he doesn't like and you know, I'm glad I bring these points up, because having you guys answer it in these ways is very important, because in reality, that foresight in general is, he does not have a great track record of saying intelligent things and stuff. I think the dude is very old school. He's like arguably like he's Black American rapper, but he's got sometimes he's got like the questionability of a fucking Don Cherry.
Yeah,
that kind of shit.
I think
is that loaded?
No, but I think like people.
Should I not say that on stream?
I'm gonna wait till Dylan does this because I've read the chat and I'm cluing together.
Every little thing.
Oh my god!
It was coming.
I think some people. I don't know. In terms of like people watching what they say and having appropriate language, sure people slip up and they might not have the intent to when they say something they don't mean it with bad intent, but it's kind of your responsibility as a person to change your language.
Yeah, no matter what.
And do better.
No matter what, you can tell. Like here's the thing. Am I still a fan of T.I.'s music? Sure. I don't. Have I listened to like any album that he's put out in the last like 10 years? No, I have not. Classics, whatever. I'm not like they don't swear by this guy, like by any means. Do I think he's an ass? Yes. I do think he's an ass.
It doesn't say anything about you personally.
Sure, yeah. It's not even that. It's like a
weirdo, man.
That is super fucking weird. I am completely okay saying that.
It's gross. It's really gross.
He's an ass. That's just like fucking that's just
I'm not about it.
But like
I'm not about it either.
Celebrities need to realize that like now I think more than ever like being a celebrity, and they're always like, oh, who's next, like who's gonna be next gets taken down, and I'm like, you know what, you have immense privileges, and so you need to check what you say if you don't want to lose those privileges. If you have a public platform, earn it. And just be better, and you're not gonna have these fucking problems. Like, this is what I don't get, is these rich fucks being like, I can't believe this is happening. I'm like, dude, you should have fucking known there would have been people who disagreed with you. Like, just, that's where it's foresight. It's like, you're making money off being a celebrity, be a good celebrity. And you're gonna keep making money. If that's obviously their goal, but fuck. Like, even I know. Like,
sidebar, you're badass. Love you, dude. You are, man.
Thanks,
that's
buddy.
fucking
I love
sick.
you. No,
so
but it's,
so here's something that like I've seen a lot of podcasts and stuff talk about this. Interested to get both of you my baby. This is video game related. But this is I would love to get your input, Emily, and definitely you, Maddie, because I think you and I have talked about this a little bit.
Who's the next racist?
Lick my little fucking lip. Yeah, is the chat like is the chat weird right now?
Taylor said, "Who's the next racist?"
Who?
Well, that's Tay.
That's what I said, right?
These are at an all-time low tonight, or sorry, right now.
Taylor
but that's
said,
okay.
Taylor said, "Who's the next racist?"
That's chill. That's normal.
Who's
but
the
someone's
next
talking
racist?
about
like celebrity
weird shit.
Oh, there's a guy in here that's saying weird shit.
Yeah, do we know who that gentleman is? By the way,
no, I don't know David Young. I don't know who you are, but he said, "Just live your life at the medical office complex." Or like he says things like,
Girl, you can have
"Baby, you can have whatever clinic you like."
What does that mean?
What is that? David Young, explain yourself. I'll hit you up in a bit.
You explain yourself now, or I'm gonna have Taylor ban you. Because you're weirding me the fuck out. That's all. Love you, but
expose who you are. Give me initials or something.
Go ahead.
FaZe Jarvis.
Getting banned from Fortnite?
From Fortnite. So it's not about Fortnite. It's not about this.
Can I get some context?
Yes.
Okay.
I'd love to set you up here.
Yeah,
so,
you're
familiar with you're familiar with big streamers, the ninjas, Tifus.
I know. Yeah, I know what they're about.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So this is FaZe Clan is a pro sports organization who employs a lot of like young people and 30 and under all the way to like 13, 14.
Okay.
For like $1 million contracts, like you sign with us, you're guaranteed $2-3 million a year probably.
So what are these people doing? They're employees.
So they are under contract. So they do like they will get like sponsorships, and as long as they get results and make content, place well in tournaments. They're Fortnite players. They're Counter-Strike players. They're all your online gamer.
I gotcha.
thing.
Oh
yeah.
Sorry, I want to clarify. David was just making TI jokes. He wasn't trying to be strange.
I want your name.
We'd still like to know who you are, David.
No,
he can have autonomy.
David.
Inbox me, tell me who you are. That's whatever. So this is like a UK kid. He's 17 years old.
Yes. Oh.
He's a Fortnite content creator.
Is he Australian?
It's all the same. Australians are just UK
criminals. I actually don't know. I don't know.
He sounded Australian, but I don't fucking know. One, I don't know. Two, I don't know.
They're a British colony, no matter what. He's a Brit.
He's something.
He's something.
He's doing his
He's got
thing.
an accent.
100% he does.
All right.
Actually, now I'm starting to think it might be Australian.
Who even
Either
cares?
way.
So yada yada.
Important.
He. I guess gotta explain it. So
Al Stank, baby.
Al Stank. Is that who it is?
I don't know. But he's in the chat. And
Okay.
saying, yo.
That would clear up a lot if David is Al Stank.
I would just like fucking slap my book.
I'd
down
feel
and
a lot
fine.
better.
You want
Go
me
off.
to explain?
No. So aimbotting is this thing where you essentially install a program on a computer. So when you play professional video games online, you just basically have to hold down your mouse kind of thing, and you can shoot through walls and automatically kill anyone that's like just standing near you. It's just a mega cheat, basically.
Okay. Yeah.
So this kid installs one on a new computer with a new Fortnite account, completely like new name and everything. Huh?
Is that a new account?
Brand new account, not even his account, whatever. And he makes a video with him and his like bro hanging out, like using this aimbot thing, and shooting and like just like tearing through everybody, like who were like even it essentially breaks the game where it goes through.
Yeah.
The environment, and it just instantly kills you, even when you're in like out of range, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So he makes a video just like, this is crazy, this is insane, like I'm fucking I'm using aimbot, like this is fucking wild, and all that kind of stuff. He uploads this video. He is banned from Fortnite forever. This dude is probably signed for life. This is like, and a lot of people are like, to me, the argument generally stands as like, well, this dude wasn't using it for monetary gain or like game gain. He wasn't like, this is a brand new account. He wasn't trying to like gain levels. He wasn't trying to clown on fools. He was just doing it for content's sake. That's fine.
I have an opinion though.
A couple months early, no, not a couple months earlier, last year around this time, maybe a little bit earlier, 2 people blatantly cheated in the qualifying rounds for Fortnite, and they got a 3-week ban, and they made it in time to qualify for the World Cup. Got destroyed, but they did get in the World Cup. This is a 17-year-old kid. The dude, tears, whatever. He starts crying in the video. The kid breaks down, and he's just like, you don't understand, like, I didn't do anything. Like, I didn't do this for whatever. Like, I can't go to tournaments anymore. I'm not allowed at the tournaments. I'm not allowed at World Cup. I'm not allowed to whatever. Like, all my friends, all, like, my fellow streamers, like, whatever. This kid's, like, 17. Yes, there's, like, $1 million being talked about and all that kind of stuff. But it's, like, where do you stand with that? Like, is that, like, where is the moral ground with that?
My opinion was that I was pretty sure, as far as my knowledge went, that aimbotting was a bannable offense, whether it's banned for a certain amount of time or like for life, like your IP address or whatever is banned.
Right.
I guess I didn't know in this circumstance of the tournament, which I think is more
any
fucked
evidence
up.
that they have of this guy playing, they will ban.
But yeah, but I'm saying in general,
Can't
like
make money
anyone who uses aimbot, it's as far as I knew, it was basically like you get banned, you're done, you can't play the game because you're cheating, you're using a program that allows you to cheat. I just think that it would be really unrealistic to think that he doesn't know that it's a bannable offense, therefore he shouldn't have done it. I know it wasn't for the sake of cheating.
Well, that's when I was talking to Emily, like what I was saying is like,
not that he deserves it, but that's just
no. It's just like, but people are like, oh, just because he's a streamer, Emily, and like making millions of dollars, and he's like blah 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 this, blah 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 that. Should he be able to get off with it?
Should he be able to get off with it?
Because he's a celebrity, because he's whatever. I don't think so, and here's my reasoning.
What? Go ahead.
And this is going to sound fucking ridiculous, but I truly believe this. It would not, if he jumped into a match, a round of Fort. This is a 17-year-old kid.
A match or a round?
A match or a round of games. A 17-year-old Fortnite player, whatever, and he is beyond gifted. Like, this dude's, like, amazing at the game. Would it fucking have mattered if he was using an aimbot or not?
What do you mean?
Well, I guess because he's so good, he wouldn't.
He's so good that it just
dude.
like does it fucking matter?
No,
That
but
he's
it's
using
like
aimbot?
it's what
Yes.
Scott just said in the chat. Scott said it
It's
takes away the fun
for,
and experience
for that
everyone
that
else.
one game that he would have maybe just got the same kill rank anyway.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking more in general terms.
I think in compared to having the World Cup the previous year, having a $3 million.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I don't agree.
They
with that
were
at all.
allowed to come back into that
because
tournament.
you know
raising
what?
your
Probably
hand?
because they're making money for Fortnite.
Go ahead.
My whole thing on it is first of all, I don't know jack shit about Fortnite. I would look at it being okay. So, do I think cheating is right? Obviously not. But what I see it as is Fortnite being like you bit the hand,
Right.
and they're obviously the more powerful person in this situation. So they're like, you fucked with us by having aimbotting.
They made him an example
even
of
if
him.
you use it once, you ruin the other experience. And for us, that's threatening our business. Because if someone has that and is like, oh, that's possible, I'm not fucking playing anymore.
See,
if people can cheat.
So basically they canceled him because because he as a pro, as a streamer who like gets on Twitch like this every day and streams. This dude, it doesn't matter. As soon as he's streaming and they see that he's streaming Fortnite, they ban that account.
Yeah.
And also
His professional one, any new one that he makes, anything what he can't make money off it. He can't go to. That's pretty fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, but it's making an example out of him, and it's David and Goliath. Well, what's the kid gonna do? Like he fucked up. He made a mistake, and they probably could have let him keep playing, and it wouldn't have happened again if they're like, if you do this again, you're fucked. Like you're not.
There is the argument. Sorry to interrupt, Maddie, but there is the argument that is Fortnite going to be big in like a year? Who fucking knows? Like, could this kid just like jump into another game and just get sick at that and like, hey man, like I'm the guy that got banned from Fortnite. Like, follow me over to this game, kind of thing. You know what I mean? I just think it's like really fucky and weird because he is a celebrity and because you know he's in the $1 million range.
Yeah, like it's nothing to me that's morally offensive. Like, have we all used cheat codes with a game? For sure we have, and especially if that's his livelihood. I think not a lifetime ban him for a year and then let him back and just be like, you're obviously under a probationary period where you cannot.
I personally
be
wouldn't go a
doing
year.
this.
I'd go like 3 months.
The thing is, though, what you said about cheat codes, and I know you're just using it as an example, but cheat codes, as far as I know, are only in like single player modes, especially like Rockstar games. They have cheat codes.
Right.
That's something that they put in the game, like in secret messages.
In
and you type
this
it
instance, what he's doing is illegal.
I just think
he's violating the game. Like he is
The
point
altering it for.
Like I said, they're all about making money, and you fuck with that, you're done. Like they don't give a shit if this guy keeps playing, and the likelihood of one guy being able to turn the massive following Fortnite has, super unlikely. But they're making the smart gamble by being like, we do this, we send a message, no one else does it, and nobody gives a shit in a year.
Which they've done before.
If this guy is gone, like in a year,
Right.
Fortnite will probably still be as big. This guy still won't be allowed to play, and they're gambling that their momentum is going to last longer than his, being the canceled play.
Can you guys look into the camera, both of you, right now? You guys both look like Fortnite skins.
Sorry, the point I was going to make earlier is also someone who's streaming and has a large following. There's also potentially the risk of wait.
Oh my God, Maddie.
Sorry, I was just waiting.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I just wanted you to hear this. Is that when like pro streamers do stuff like this, that is a video that I would see and I would watch because it's like a controversial thing, and so I feel like that's something that can turn into like a challenge or something that other people start to do because they'd say, wow, this is getting a lot of views, I can make money off of this, therefore I'm going to try and do it.
Right.
If he didn't get banned,
You know what?
people would start doing it and it would happen
You're
more
right,
often.
because that's the thing is it's
You know
just
what I
like do it like if I do this for some content,
Yeah.
everyone can do it for some content.
Yeah, exactly. And then you're
But I
just,
don't think a lifetime ban, because the thing is, not everyone's a
Yeah.
streamer. Not everyone's gonna like that. They're not gonna be. If I got banned from Fortnite, I could just make an account tomorrow, and they don't know who the fuck I am. You know what I mean?
They don't care.
That is extreme. Like it's
Yeah.
not a good example.
permabans are like one of those things where I think it's
We have some comments in the chat about it.
yeah.
Do you want to address
Yeah,
those?
yeah, of course. Fuck yeah.
What was the first?
Well,
first one was controversial, I thought.
which one? He's not 5. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah. I agree.
Dear Bashy said that. Is that what you're talking about? Or
No,
like,
but no, that's.
I don't
stupid.
like perma bans, but Fortnite can do whatever they want, really.
I don't like perma bans, but they can. Yes, of course they can, but it's just like, Scott, come on, that's like a completely like baseless statement.
Well, I think. I don't know. There's like.
It's like you be the mayor of something and like you put in place something that no one gives a like.
Dear Bashy's saying not to mention cheat codes. I'm not sure exactly what that means.
There could be deliberation, like on how. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Single player, like it doesn't affect the gameplay when you have other people playing as well that are trying to enjoy the game and.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, imagine if we went into a match and we just got destroyed and we're like, okay, what the fuck? They're probably just a good team. Then you find out that they're aimbotting. You'd be pissed. You'd be like, what the fuck?
But
like,
the thing is,
the whole fun
I wouldn't think about it for more than 2 seconds. Like, I'm just like, next game, let's go.
Yeah,
pissed.
but
I wouldn't
like,
give a shit. It's like finding a hair in my food. I'm not gonna be like, can I have a name? It's just like I'm taking the hair out. It's got less germs than the fucking fork I'm using.
I'm saying, but if there's leniency like for it, then it becomes a bigger problem. I'm saying in the one instance, who fucking cares? And that's why I say there could be deliberation on whether a permaban.
Yeah, I think the permaban is absolutely stupid.
Like he could be banned for a fucking year. Sure.
Yeah, give him a year. You know.
Give him
so
a
I guess
good, hard
ultimately,
lesson.
what we've learned here is circumstantial.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Celebrities
I bet
to streamers.
The thing is, I know they're gonna lift this ban. Like it's not gonna be for life. He'll be back.
I highly doubt.
I don't even know who this is.
They've made a statement since.
I highly doubt that it wasn't.
And they said absolutely not ever.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they were like, never will this boy ever.
I highly doubt that he didn't know what he was doing. It's common knowledge. I don't even know.
I didn't think he was gonna get permanently banned.
But it's happened before. There's a precedent.
They don't give a shit, like, if it's circumstantial, though. They're like, no matter what, they set the rules, and it's not like people own stake in Fortnite, you know what I mean? It's not like you guys as a unit can all band together in some way and be like, yeah, you know what? Fuck. Well, maybe you could. I don't know if Fortnite fucking works.
No. We've tried.
We're boycotting. Yeah, it doesn't work. They don't care because people
remove the mechs.
Because there's enough people who still will play, who are apathetic because they view it as it's just a video game. It's not a community. So they're not worried about this guy being exiled. They're like, whatever, man. We still get to play. We don't give a shit.
But that's where I do start to have a bit of a problem with the fact that there were pro players playing for money and they got banned for 3 weeks.
That's the thing. Is in comparison to that, it's like
bullshit.
that is absolutely crazy.
I think that's bullshit.
Epicus said, "I just meant at the end of the day, it's Epic Games' decision.
Yes, it absolutely.
He's
is.
right. I mean, of course.
100p.
Yeah, they're not losing any money because of him.
They've got the power.
We got the power.
Yeah, now everyone's in it.
Let's transition here.
We got the power. Whoa, is there any reason why we can't put that on?
What's that song called?
I think it's I've Got the Power.
I've Got the Power? All right, hell yeah.
I love this song.
Let's give it a look. Nothing you can
do. My God.
Yo, Maddie, is that right there?
Huh?
What's that?
That's some bullshit.
I can't read the screen.
80s, 90s dance music hit, so I feel like it's a terrible cover or an instrumental.
Let's
version.
not go there.
Yo, it's not
80s,
called I've Got the
90s
Power for sure.
I've got the power.
There's that song.
It's the principle whether or not you need to lose a
Call me
man.
George Zagoras. I've been smoking big blunts.
I agree with what Tay's saying. It's the principle,
I've been
and
ignoring Tay,
I think
sorry.
it's common knowledge.
I was confused to what she was saying.
Shit. That shit's wrong.
And I'm gonna hopefully believe I won't be deceiving my guy. I guess we're taking an impromptu break.
No, it's fine. I'm trying to find this song, yo.
What do you got? What do you got loaded up for us?
Pretty much fucking nothing. I guess we can just kind of yammer for a little bit before we close off.
Oh my God. I'm gonna tell you something, a really funny story, Christian.
Or that's the thing is like I would love to hand I would like to hand this over to you guys.
I can't find it.
Why do we have to have the pressure?
Let's talk about us fighting in the basement. Uncle
A
Danny's
couple
basement.
sisters.
What
Did anyone know that you guys were
Children.
sisters? Your sisters?
Fucking WWE.
We have the same fucking last name,
I guess so,
idiots. Not you guys. I mean, people who didn't know we're sisters.
At a young
I,
age.
Yeah,
That was just me.
we
Oh, yeah,
used
these guys are
to-
sisters.
Yeah, we're sisters.
Every little thing.
Fuck.
Every little thing we do is
Sorry.
related by DNA.
I'm so sorry.
My
I thought that was you. No. I thought you were apologizing for playing it.
I did say story once because I apologized for playing it. Go ahead.
He said someone tell me a funny story.
So we used to play. So here's a funny story, Taylor. Maddie and I had a previous WWE career that took place in my uncle Danny's basement on North Park Street.
What's last name?
Our last
DeVito.
name? DeVito. It wasn't Danny DeVito. I fucking wish. No. I also made a fake Facebook account using Danny DeVito's name and then made it in a relationship with Danny DeVito, but I forgot the password, so I got locked out of the account, which is a bummer. Anyways, Maddie and I used to wrestle, and I mean, like, I would take, like, 7-year-old Maddie, who was, like, thin as a little, like, ghoul, and just, like, throw her again. Like, I don't know what this move is.
Curly-haired, little red-haired, curly
devil.
Maddie.
And I grab her by the ankles and just whip her over my head and just, like, smack her off the couch. She'd, like, fly off. But she would wrestle me, too. She'd give me a go. Yeah, she'd sweep the legs.
I always went for the knees or the shins.
She went for the shins. I think you're the reason I have shin splints.
Probably.
Because your little bony feet just kicking me. What else did we used to do? We fought once in the grocery store, Dewey's grocery store.
Oh, I was about that when I was a kid.
In the produce? I don't know. Mom was like, stop! And we were just like fighting each other. I think it was just shoving. And we also fought each other in the hallway at our place too. It was good.
I mean, siblings fight.
Where are you going?
Yeah, we would square up. Like everyone else.
He's having a poo.
Yeah, hell yeah, baby.
He's whispering.
In the grocery store, you just set me off.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I think it's the lights.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I still can't hit grocery stores.
And it's also, you're always cold in it.
Yeah.
Like half of it's refrigerated.
Oh, true. I see.
So you're like, I hate that. If I want to get some frozen fruit, that's my business. I don't want to be cold the whole time. You gotta wear a fucking. I feel like Jerry Seinfeld. You have to wear a parka to the grocery store. But it's. Am I wrong?
No, as a kid, I would definitely got in a lot of fights with my brothers at the grocery store.
Yeah, I'm glad I just had Maddie.
It's so fucking boring, dude.
Because I was I think that's what sets kids off too. Is like it's so
fucking tedious.
You're like, why am I here? And you ride around in the cart.
I love the new system where like you order online, you go there,
and you pick it
and
up.
it's already ready in that little container. You grab it, you pull it out. Like, fuck, that's
you're
sick.
done. Yeah.
I love that.
This is what really sets me off. Why do people bring their children to places that aren't made for kids, and then they're like so upset that their kid's throwing a hissy fit? The grocery store.
Axe throwing.
No kid wants to go to the goddamn grocery store. Why are we forcing children to do this? And I know it's like childcare. I understand. Leave your kids in the car. Crack a window. You're gonna be in there for 20 minutes.
Yes.
They'll just sit there with a little, I don't even know, abacus, like just move the beads around. I don't give a shit. They're fine.
Yeah,
a Barbie.
Yeah,
leave your kids in the car. If you take anything away from this, it's leave your kids in the car.
But as a kid, you want to like convince your parents to buy you like Hubba Bubba.
Oh yeah,
shit.
and they won't do it. They won't do it.
And then that's what just makes it worse.
Yeah,
they should have
they freak the fuck out.
They should have complimentary snacks offered to children at the grocery store for free to like placate kids from going bananas at the grocery store.
They need sugar.
A free Dunkaroos thing. They'd be good the whole 30 minutes you're there.
Yeah, it's true.
They'd be
Dunkaroos.
Okay, Dunkaroos are.
Where have they gone?
I
think they exist still. I know it's the icing, and then you have like 8 cookies.
You're saying you want to load kids with sugar in the grocery store?
Yes.
Fire them up.
Yes.
I just watched another conversation, but I will say
I just want the cream.
Yes.
We're talking about
icing.
The icing from Dunkaroos.
Give it to me.
We're talking about kids being brought to places children clearly don't want to be, and then they get mad at the kid for having a hissy fit. So the one Dylan said, like, when you want your parents to buy you something at the grocery store, and they're like, no, we're not buying that, it's junk. And the kid just loses it. Like, we've all been there. Just give the kid some fucking Dunkaroos. They should have just free, like...
You know when you go to a place where it's just, like, you're like, fuck, this isn't really my jam. You, like, find the person that's just... It's also not their jam. You just tell them. I think what I want to do as a father is prep my kid to be that for me, where it's just like, look, dude... I don't want to go to this either, but like it's gonna 100%. Be fucking
kids at church.
Oh, don't even church. They're fucked.
Yes.
I don't think my kids are gonna have that problem.
Including me as a child.
Oh yeah,
at church.
I puked all over an old man at church.
If my kid walked into a church, I don't have a child, but when and if I do and if I when,
yes,
they'll probably burst into flame the moment they walk in a church.
I've got a funny.
Just try proxy.
I've got a funny story about Maddie and I as children at church.
Go ahead.
So I don't know how many of you were raised Catholic and are rejecting that. I know I am. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. We're in the same boat then. So,
me too.
No, Maddie too. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All of us.
I rejected it a long time ago.
So you guys were all good at church. They'd have like junior liturgy. Like the kids would go into their own separate room and they'd get to color, do whatever the fuck for like 30 minutes of the mass, basically half the mass. So it was me, my sister, and my mother. My sister was like a baby. I was 4. I don't know how old I was. And I went back to junior liturgy. And the best part of junior liturgy was sometimes you'd be picked, like, to bring this basket of little donations. Your parents would send you the little toonie, put it in the basket, and you'd get to bring it up to the priest, onto the thing. And it was like a big fucking deal. So I got chosen, and I was like, oh my God, this is like... I used to think the priest was actually God himself. So I'm like, I'm meeting God. I'm bringing this basket up and I'm giving it to this God. This is great. So I brought it up and then he's like so happy and he's like, good job. Like you did such a good job. I'm like full. My heart is full. And I turn and look and my mom's no longer in her seat. And so I'm just like, oh my God, my mom abandoned me.
Man, I remember like very faintly just being
penis.
like, whenever my mom or like shit was when I was like 2 or 3, it's just like boom, it's over.
Yeah, and like
you leave.
She was
mentally you're just like I'm like works are coming on, the tears here they come. Where's my mama?
Yeah,
a faint seat where she once sat.
Wow,
they were gone, and my sister too. So I was like, oh my God. So I just stood there. And then I just started sobbing and just sat down on the like altar and was just like totally just like, what the fuck is happening? Altar. And the priest is like, who's like, everyone was laughing, which made it worse. Everyone was like, this is so cute. But I was like, oh my God, they fucking hate me. They're laughing at me. And the priest is like, whose kid is this? Like, she's lost and doesn't know where to go. My mom was in the back quiet area. Like, there's a soundproofed room in our church. So when crying babies were there, you could take the crying baby back there. Yep. So my mom has no idea. She has no idea something. Well, yeah, it sounds a little suspicious now that we think about some history. But my mom's back there with Maddie because Maddie's fucking throwing a hissy fit.
Didn't know. Back there sucking tit, man.
Yeah, sucking tit, and she had no idea this was going on. So then my mother emerges with like Maddie, who's like passed out at this point, and I'm still just up there like crying. Like this mass went 10 minutes over because they're like, this child's been abandoned at church. Like, what are we gonna do?
God.
So that's
put it in the donation box.
Just put me in the junior liturgy basket. But yeah, that's
just give it to the priest. He'll have his way.
So Maddie's sucking tit ruined church for me, which was
you know what? I'm a fucking infant.
It was gonna come anyways, but
fucking respect anyone that ruins church for you.
Me too. Yeah.
Respect that person.
I respect
you know what? I don't want to respect this man, but my sister and I, when my sister and I grew up, and we went to we were at church. My family took us to church, and we were altar boys, altar girls.
Hell yeah!
Yes.
And my sister and I were the only 2 at this particular church that were not sexually molested.
Jesus Christ.
The only 2.
No, you can say the
what
church,
was wrong
you
with you guys
as
kids?
Father Paul Hamilton
of
a
piece of shit.
Call him out, dude.
I am
Church,
Father
dude.
Paul Hamilton of
Holy Rosary Church.
Holy Rosary, the original Holy Rosary Church.
Going to hell.
Yeah.
Father
Paul.
Is he dead?
Real fucked up dude. No, he actually has been like he's got like asylum through the Vatican or bullshit. He lives out on Tyandanega Road in a church with a gentleman who was also a priest of that church, and that guy was in some such shit.
We take the
Father Paul Hamilton,
the tombstone for the victims of abortion. We take it out of the ground.
Throw it.
We drive by and we throw it through the window.
Dude, throw it through his
Okay,
fucking
first of all,
window.
none of us are in the shape to throw a fucking
We could do it
tombstone.
Your fucking face, Maddie. No, that was the thing. Is like I just don't know if I have the will, the upper body will.
We
to do
don't.
it.
All of us together. We'd have to stop. We'd have to stop the vehicle to
all of us
throw
together.
it.
All
No,
of us
we
together.
couldn't. Out of a moving car,
No,
we're
we
gonna
stopped
throw
the
it.
car.
Yeah.
We pulled out the back. We walked towards.
Let's wear masks.
Even if he sees us and he walks out into his lawn, we still continue.
Yeah, and we're like,
throw it through his fucking window.
this is for the kids.
Yeah,
and
he
we
could
just
be
throw
watching
it.
us.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay.
It'll all be live streamed.
Well, we're gonna have to delete this whole section of the podcast, so
No,
one knows.
not
And then
absolutely
I
not.
will.
I wanna make
I
it
will
very,
fucking. I'll
very
write
clear.
him a letter and I will seal it with a fist.
Oh,
You
that's
get it yet?
Hell
that's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Fuck
That's
him.
Fuck 'em
that's
up.
crazy shit. Yeah, he's a bag of shit as far as I'm
He's a
concerned.
bag.
That's really
Everyone
fucked.
watch the movie
Spotlight.
Spotlight,
Fuck
and you will learn
Oh,
about
you
it.
know
Yeah.
what's up. That's
You'll
not-
you'll know
movie.
what's up, even though you probably already do.
Even that movie's like, it's the tip of the iceberg.
It's just like it's
Yeah,
it's
that's
done
true.
respectfully in the way that
It
they like
is,
can't like in the actual article they go through all the details of like
Yeah.
what happened to the kids, but like even now you don't want to watch a film that's like here's the details of like child rape and molestation. Like no, come on.
I can't dab while this conversation.
Yeah,
is happening.
we're talking
It's
about
not
child
appropriate.
rape and you're dabbing. Oh, that's cool.
Well, it was a separate interaction.
Jeff Boyce says, last time I was in church, I tried to put a flower pot in the holy water.
God.
I need an age verification on
That's
that.
incredible.
It makes it even
It was
better.
That was
this
about
year.
4
It was
years
4
ago.
days ago.
Yeah, that's
4 years ago. I'd say it was last week, Jeff.
Shit.
Who's to say
My
though?
phone has died.
But oh my
Hell
god, how are you
fucking
gonna live
Well, I'm fine.
without your phone?
Come
I
on,
hit
you
that.
should.
How are you gonna live without our mother's neurotic texts?
Do you want to speak more to that?
No.
Okay.
I can't go into
I
detail.
was absolutely joking. I don't think we
It's-
don't even need to go that direction.
Retarded.
Oh. Bro.
Gone, done, say.
I've slipped.
Bleep. Nice. Since when do you say the R word?
We
Okay.
almost made it.
Everyone
we
here
made it.
said it.
What the hell?
didn't
Why is it
say
that
it.
word?
Not today.
Oh,
Not you.
what have I said?
I'm just
Did we
saying.
grow up in the 90s?
I don't say it.
It's a bad habit.
Yeah, that's true.
And like that wasn't a bad word. in the
Maddie, you were
90s.
born in
I
1999.
apologize.
Yeah,
That was
and most
whack.
people my age say that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
And I'm not
90s
saying
kids
it's
have an
right.
excuse.
No.
I'm not saying it's right. I don't think
90s,
should
it
be
was
an
in the
excuse.
zeitgeist. Now it's just like inappropriate from day one since you were like not pooping a diaper.
Retard.
Oh.
No, which was
Retard.
last week.
Retard.
Because you are the R word.
Still.
Yeah.
Come
right.
on.
Yeah, I am.
JK. I'm kidding.
You
What would you say
apologize
I'm sorry, I'm
to the
drunk.
audience.
I'm just saying.
I'll
like,
expose you.
fuck.
Maddie's canceling me.
I'm just saying.
Cancel. I'm gonna
Oh, I got
cancel you
worse
like they
tweets
canceled
than
Dawn.
I got. Oh
We'll
my!
cut the
You're gonna
last
cancel
minute
me
there.
like the night.
Well, you're live.
My own sister
This is all
said,
gone to shit.
"I'm gonna cancel you like they canceled Dawn." Thanks.
Both Donalds.
Well, the one Donald's still in the hot.
You know what?
seat right
Actually,
now.
after
The
this
other-
whole
It's
Coming
podcast,
out,
fuck
though.
Don Cheadle.
Donald Dump.
Yeah, Donald Cheadle.
Donald Cheadle can go to
Cheadle rhymes with beetle,
Ugh.
and that's what we're gonna squash you like one, Don.
Do you guys want to live? Okay.
This podcast is going fucking
I know.
downhill.
Can someone give Tay her fix?
Now it's literally.
Yes. Real
does she
quick,
want?
do you guys want to live?
She
but
wants the noise.
Before we go,
I'll give it to you.
because we're. I think. Should we go? We should
Yeah,
probably go.
but we're
It's
done.
about
Yeah.
it.
I have to go home
Before
to
we go, do you guys
piss
want to listen to a song
on my
together?
boyfriend.
What are we doing?
You want to listen to a song together?
Sure, no, we
Yeah.
can
This one
shit.
right
What
here?
song?
But play some canned heat.
Like,
Okay.
give me another song.
I'm going to the country.
Yeah, I know what you're saying right
I listened to this today twice, so this is the third
What the
time.
hell is
Let's
canned
do it.
heat?
You know the song.
Here we go.
Oh shit!
Christian doesn't like
Yeah,
it.
no, I'm in. Crank it.
I feel like we're all going on a road trip. Or we're just getting back from one, because we just chatted for like 2 hours.
We just went on a road trip.
All right, boys.
I'm going to the country.
You gotta turn it up some more. I need more of this.
I need more of this.
Yeah.
Canned heat. Great band name, Canned Heat.
Turn it up in the chat. Turn it up for the chat.
All right, guys.
We should have had them guess the song that's playing before we put it up.
I'm going where the water tastes like wine. I'm going where the water tastes like wine.
Best line ever.
Play every little thing too.
I was just
Jump
about
in the
to.
water, stay drunk all the time.
It's every little thing.
Yeah, baby. That's right. That's so sorry. Sorry, dude.
Ears
So
are so
sick.
itchy.
I don't know if we
It's
can.
every little thing.
I don't know if we can put this in
That's right.
the actual recorded version.
It's
The
not
song?
monetized.
Yeah, but this has been fucking awesome. I love you guys very much.
buddy.
Where can they find you?
Farting.
It's every little thing.
Yep.
Where can they find you? Instagram? What's your shit?
Cool Guy Raccoon.
At Cool Guy Raccoon.
Yep. All one
Don't worry
word.
about it.
Don't worry about it.
Never
Here we
need
go
to
again.
Maddie, where can they find you?
plug. Here. Fart.
Don't worry about it.
Don't.
Pissing. And farting.
You can find her business.
She
Right.
sings
Dylan, where
that
they find you?
Cosmodorus.
It's complicated.
And as always, you can find me.
It's complicated.
Give me the outro. Fuck it.
All right.
As always, you can find me
Bing.
at pretty much everything. Is Milk Boy is dead, and oh God.
Yeah, T.
You know it's me, and I'm here.
Still here.
And I'm here. But now I'm gone.
Every little thing.
This has been another night with Oh God, It's Christian, Dylan Hendrick, Maddie Harry, Emily Harry. Thank you for joining us, guys.
See you later.